What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright. Let me just start it, guys. So I can hear it. Alright. USA. Oh, I starts out.
Cantidad de afición paraguaya que ha llegado de todas partes de Estados Unidos y de cada rincón de la República de Paraguay, y todos visten la misma camiseta que los... Aquí está la respuesta.
Alright.
El fútbol está aquí para quedarse, querido Alejandro Bedoya.
No.
Let me see, guys, because I don't know what the hell is happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Why is this so zoomed in? Why is this all zoomed in? Why? Let's go. Alright. USA versus Para. Versus Paraguay. Yeah, versus Paraguay. Make sure. Alright, Paraguay. Cup match. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's get it. We got USA versus Paraguay, guys. Alright. Welcome in. Welcome. Red, tap for me, please. Again. Well, Dapper gets here. So we get this going. Hopefully.
Table for the national anthem of Paraguay.
Oh, Daphne. What's up, me, Daphne? Oh. Thank you. Let's see what happens, bro. Tap la pantalla. Yeah, tap that screen if you guys can. So we get people in here. I'm more than ready, bro. Tap that screen, chat. Let's get to 5K. Let's go. This one, I am going for what's it called? USA. This one, I want the USA to win. I want the US. US. Thank you guys for the taps. I like this. I like the new thing. I added it.
Please remain standing if able for the national anthem of the United States of America.
What's up, Levy? How are you? USA!
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Tap the screen, chat.
And bright stars through
Definitely just like what my see for real. What's up, M&A? How are you? Tap that screen, chat. Tap it. Can y'all hear it? There you go.
We are ready. It is finally time for the US.
Let's see what happens. What's up, Ellen? How are you? Welcome in.
The 32-year wait is about to come to an end.
Check that screen. I'm trying to get more people in here. Tap it.
Where are my ultras?
Yo, who y'all got? Tap para la pantalla.
Ultras on me.
What's up, Stephanie?
I want to create a legacy where people can say, this guy
Let me share this.
changed American soccer.
Bien.
Okay, here's the deal. This game is
chill.
3-on-3.
Who we playing?
It's a local crew.
I'm flying.
Well, I'm watching it right now,
This
bro.
local crew, they haven't lost
Here.
since
Mary, what's up, Mary?
1996. They beat everyone who showed up. The guys who play in jeans, the always skins. Honestly, respect. The techers, the trash talkers, even the bruisers. Anyone, anytime, they will take them down.
This
doesn't seem real. It's 100% true. Mostly.
That's a good one. I like that one. Thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate it.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Lay's.
All right, guys, tap that screen.
And now
I
it
know.
is finally
Okay,
here.
USA.
A packed house in Los Angeles.
Chat,
a
tap that screen,
military
chat.
flyover,
Let's get the
Moments
5K.
away from the opening kickoff of the opening game of this whole World
YTT,
Cup
bro.
as the United
Tap
States
that screen,
takes
tap that
on
screen.
Paraguay. Hello, everyone, and welcome alongside Stuart and soon to be joined on the field by Jimmy Taft. I'm John Strong. Almost surreal to think about. We are this close to kickoff now, and the preparation that has gone on for years and months. And that was the big question coming in. Would the U.S. be fully healthy? And yes, they are.
They are, and that is Chris Richards in
bro,
the back.
these are all
He gets
new.
to start. Some question marks about
Thank
his
you, I
ankle
appreciate
injury.
it.
That is a
Thank you,
big one for the United States. He starts alongside Tim Ream. The other decision the U.S. we're going to have is who's going to start in the goalkeeper position. Was it going to be Matt Freese or Matt Turner? Matt Freese getting the nod in his World Cup debut. 5 starters for the U.S. making their debut in a World Cup. The other 5 playing in 2022. Huge opportunity for them. On the other side for Paraguay, a lot of experience in this team, but yet this entire lineup making their World Cup debuts. There was a lot of question marks about Julio Cisse. Enciso went off with a little bit of an injury against Nicaragua. Was he going to start? Was he not? Was he even available? Well, he starts, and that is a big one for Paraguay. Miguel Almiron, you recognize him from Atlanta United and MLS. And then up front, Sanabria, he will play as that point person. Big battle with him and Chris Richards, something to look for. But Enciso and Almiron, the 2 key players for Paraguay.
We were in Russia 8 years ago, the day before that World Cup began, when the voting rights were awarded to the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. But the idea of bringing the Men's World Cup back to the United States, well, that started the minute the 1994 World Cup ended. A smashing success both on and off the field. And so if you think about it in that frame of reference, what we are about to see is a moment 32 years in the making. The men of the United States on home soil in front of 70,000 fans in Los Angeles at the FIFA World Cup. And their first of 3 games in the group stage against Paraguay on a lovely Friday evening in Southern California. is underway.
There you go, there you go. It's ready.
The United States in their new shirts of red and white stripes. That's what Paraguay traditionally wears. So they've switched to the dark blue.
Let's see what happens.
And if you look back at World Cup
Guys,
history,
what
you learn is that any time the U.S. wins or even ties their opening game of 3 in the group stage, they always advance to the knockout round.
I'm already looking like a tie.
Anytime
What's up,
they
Donnie?
lose their opening game,
What's up, Gabrielle?
they've always been eliminated. And so even though there are games to come against Australia and Turkey in the next 2 weeks, there is an inordinate amount of importance on this first game against Paraguay, which has seen its
They're starting at 0-0, guys. 36 seconds.
30 seconds in. And Mauricio Pochettino understands the significance of getting off to a good start, but that's where it gets tricky against the Paraguay team.
Tap that screen, guys.
For the first time since 2010, they ran the gauntlet of South American qualifying. Gustavo Alfaro, their manager, has said, we re-embrace the Paraguayan DNA, intensity, and shutouts.
USA.
They do not concede many goals. They do not lose many games. They are here to spoil the party tonight. What do we expect in this game?
A lot of that, a lot of competing early on in this match.
Tim Ream trying to close it late on Sanabria there off the free kick. Richards beaten to the loose ball. It's going to flash all the way across. Freeze might have gotten a touch. Lazarus on the far side hooks it back in. Richards stabs away.
This is a team in Paraguay that made more tackles than any other team in South American World Cup qualifying. They are going to compete. They will be physical in the match. And I can talk about tactics, and we will get into that as this game goes along. But first and foremost, this game is going to be about competing, setting that tone early. You saw the U.S. make a strong tackle. Chris Richards had to be aware. I think Freeze did get a touch on that at the near post. But they have a lot of set pieces, and here comes a long throw to start.
This is the specialist for that Cáceres, the right back. Anthony Robinson heads away. Robinson rising high for the second ball, but it's brought down by Andres Cubas of the Vancouver Whitecaps, one of 2 MLS players on the field for Paraguay. And the other on was the target, but it's Matt Freeze there to get it.
Good pressure there from Balogun up front. I expect as this game settles into a little bit of a rhythm that the U.S. will have more of the possession. Paraguay,
welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Look, they're going to back up. They play in a very tight block, 4-4-2. They don't want to concede the middle of the field. They want to force the U.S. wide. The U.S. have to make sure that when they have the ball, they take care in the transition moments, but they will have chances.
McKinney's going to get on the end. It's an inflow. Balogun out of control. It's to the goalkeeper, Orlando Hill.
That's almost a goal.
Good early attacking look for the United States.
And Weston McKennie can be the joker tonight, finding space. He can drift in that number 10 position. That time he finds space wide, flicks it off for Balogun, and just couldn't quite get enough power on the strike. But that's a good early sign, getting McKennie freed up facing the field. Here he is again.
Just able to keep it. Balogun onside. Serginho Dest.
Let's go, guys. USA in the chat.
And now it was
USA in the chat.
Offside. So that's the semi-automated offside technology.
Get that USA in the chat.
That is electronically basically ruling that yes, indeed, there was an offside there.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it.
Hessel Stregsa and our Dutch referee Danny Makkely blow the play dead.
Yep, pretty clearly. Just a step offside. Good early link up though so far. And Weston McKennie's a player you heard the studio highlighting. We've been talking so much about would he play deeper, would he play wide, would he play the 10. We've seen his club soccer over in Juventus and Italy, and when he's a little bit more free and can find the game, he can be very dangerous with his energy.
Come on, guys, come on. I really want the U.S. to win. They advance for us, that's better for us. Go.
Very comfortable day. It was quite muggy in the stadium earlier. It's a translucent roof. It basically turns into kind of a greenhouse when the sun is overhead.
What was that throw?
But the word from Jenny Taft downstairs is that since we came up from the field and the sun fully set behind us, it's very comfortable. You see Gustavo Alfaro took over as coach of this team about the same time Mauricio Pochettino took over for the United States.
It's minute 5,
their way into this first World Cup in a generation.
Nothing to worry about, chat. What do you mean? It changes. It shows you all the matches.
There's Tim Ream becoming today the oldest man ever to play at the World Cup for the United States, captaining the team at the age of 38.
So right now it's Canada.
Chris Richards, the side of the Alabama native, who
I like
missed
it.
the
I like
last
it.
World Cup with an injury and was able to be back in practice all week after not playing a game for about a month with an ankle injury.
So interesting
Tap that
setup.
screen,
You see
guys.
the
Tap that
bottom
screen
right of your
also.
screen, Weston McKennie. He's drifting out wide right. And then that
Let's
just
get to
makes
more than
Serginho
5K, bro.
Dest
Let's get to
come
10K.
inside, find the game.
AP.
I think you're going to see a
Let's
lot of
get
that
to
from
10K,
McKennie,
bro.
trying to be elusive for the midfield too, and Kubas and Bobadilla for
Bro,
Paraguay.
let's get to 100K,
to try to
bro.
free him up, get him facing the field, and then
Let's get to 100K.
more importantly, attracting some defenders. That's the conversation right now with Alfaro and then Miguel Almiron right in front of him saying, look, hey, McKennie's going to drift out. You've got to organize a little bit. So they're very aware early on here, trying to make sure they get Weston McKennie under wraps.
USA. USA. Bro, that chant is so loud, bro.
Adams flying into
Bro.
that tackle. We'll scrum a
Bro.
ball. Des comes out of there with the ball.
Damn.
Away from behind. Miguel Almiron of Atlanta United with a big
Damn.
tackle there. Anthony Robinson thought about jumping for that and
Get
said
Robinson.
backs off at the last second on Caceres.
Oh, you're right there.
Now Caceres trying to get Julio
Oh,
and
okay,
Ciso
okay.
coming
Paraguay's
off
on
injury
attack
a week
again.
ago. Cross
No.
in. Richards is there in
Woo.
time.
Get it out. Let's go.
Last out of Caceres
So
for
far,
a
so
U.S.
far,
throw.
Well, good
Good.
clearance,
So far,
but
they
that's the
look good,
danger,
guys.
man, and that's what they're
So far,
looking
they
for.
look
Really,
good.
their offense at
Welcome in,
times
guys.
is a
Welcome in,
two-man
guys.
game.
If you guys
And
are brand
Tyler
new,
Adams
guys,
is the man that's tasked
leave a-
with
leave a
trying to
follow,
track
guys. Leave a
him,
follow.
and he was
We're
with
almost
him
at 8,500,
until
guys.
that speed from Enciso gets
USA,
down the line
bro.
and gets the
Bro,
cross.
I
He's looking
hope
for a
so,
strike
bro.
partner in Sanabria, but another
bro.
good clearance at that near post from Chris Richards.
Might have been the first time all game Christian Pulisic has touched the ball, and it was very brief. Alonso lobs it forward. Ream threw his body in there just in time in
Damn,
front of
bro.
Sanabria. How can the
Come on.
U.S. go in transition? Weston
Come on.
McKennie
Come on, McKinney.
from Alex Freeman. Nice little cut inside. Here's Christian Pulisic on the ball now. Draws the double team.
Goal!
Splits the double team. Pulisic in the box. Weston McKennie into the middle to the goal. It's the United States on the ball. Less than 7 minutes in.
Let's go, bro. US is up what? 1-0, 1-0 chat. 1-0.
This is just a terrific team move from the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Starting all the way back in their own end. And it's the pass from Alex Freeman
that's
that
crazy,
leads Weston
bro.
McKennie in front of him.
Hell yeah,
Allows
bro.
him to run with the ball now. Look at that pass. Takes the midfield
Yeah,
out of
man.
play. McKennie's got options to
And
his
you-
right
those
off to cut
nails.
it back. Get it to your man, Christian Pulisic, who can make things happen. 2v1, no problem. Gets defenders off balance. Slips it to McKennie. He's trying to cross it over to Balogun in the middle, and it's Bobadilla who ends up putting it into his own net.
I
But
know,
that is
bro.
Weston McKennie,
That's
and that is
crazy,
Christian
bro.
Pulisic. We
That's
talk about
crazy.
stars making the game for their team.
USA.
There's your two
USA.
stars, America, and there's
USA.
your opening goal.
Third fastest the U.S. has ever scored in their World Cup history. First time
That's
in
crazy
20
how that's
years
supposed
they
to go.
benefited from an own goal at a World Cup.
This is his goal, bro.
And we saw with Mexico,
I like that.
and we saw with Canada the other way.
Damn.
The importance of scoring first in these games.
Woo. Woo. Also, tap that screen, chat.
How does it change things for
They
the
made,
U.S.
Christian
to
Pulisic,
get
bro.
that goal however it came?
It's a little bit of an exhale, but what I want to see and what I expect to see is this team keep the foot on the gas. It's been a really solid start, but yet you've seen Paraguay have a couple of moments in transition. This is a Paraguayan team that is not going to quit, going one goal down in 9 minutes. But for the U.S., this is a game, I think they're going to need more than one goal. They've controlled it with the ball. They're finding good opportunities to transition forward. So this has been the start
Where we welcome in, bro?
that this crowd would have wanted, this team would have wanted, and Mauricio Pochettino would have wanted.
Anthony Robinson for
Oh,
Pulisic.
God, bro.
Again for company.
Goal!
Skips away. He's tripped up. But let's see what Danny Mockley decides to do. Is he going to go early for a yellow card? He is.
2-0,
Juan Jose
bro. 2-0.
Caceres draws the yellow and a
Bro, that
dangerous U.S. free
guy
kick
has
coming
a
too.
big years,
Dangerous
bro.
position. And you said a couple of minutes ago that Pulisic hasn't really had a touch of the ball. And he hasn't. But it doesn't matter when you get the ball like that if you have the quality that he does just to bring the game to life. So special. Sees Caceres going to ground, slips it through his legs, little nutmeg here. Just glides past defenders. He's so good on the dribble. He's a player that also relies on a lot of confidence, and that's why it's so important. He scored a goal in the lead up to this, but you see a guy that's playing free.
Nah,
and
it
is
was
ready
a
for this
Christian
moment.
Pulisic.
And now it's going to be a set piece for the U.S., and I expect this to be Tillman with an in-swinging ball with the right foot.
Malik Tillman, 17. Anthony Robinson beside him. Tillman the fake. It's Robinson. Dest didn't quite seem ready for that.
I thought it was Christian
Will
Pulisic.
cycle it around. Freeman, nice little touch to create the space. Hooks it into the middle. Body's crashing, pumped along in the air. Tillman brings it down on Almiron, spins it back, or tries to. Falls for Pulisic. A lot of traffic for him. Had the attempt blocked. Robinson, first there, U.S. throw.
I feel like I'm delayed, bro. No, it says live. Okay. The timer's a little bit. This game's delayed.
Alex Freeman, one of the players like Matt Freese in goal that's just had a meteoric rise in the last year to be on this field right now. Weston McKennie, early cross.
Like 45 seconds more like 45 seconds.
Robinson get a battle in the air there with Diego Gomez.
Yeah, great spot by Robinson. One of the questions I had coming in, John, was how aggressive would the U.S. be when they
I don't think it's going to be a tie.
Well, the answer is very. They've got Robinson high on the left. Lovely touch from Tillman.
Pulisic.
Let's go.
Waiting for support. Early cross.
Damn. Well, the U.S. is just attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking.
This is what comes when you have numbers in the attack. Really, they're only defending with Ream and Richards because look how deep now Paraguay are. They're saying if you're going to sit back, we're going to play with numbers in the attack. Paraguay cannot get out of their own end. This is excellent counter-pressing, great positions the U.S. are, solid defensively, and more importantly, attacking the ball right now.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. I haven't put nothing for this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to chill. I have to chill. I'm just watching it for passion, bro. Because I want USA to advance.
Tillman ran right into traffic. That's going to be a foul, though. That was Bobadilla.
Imagine it would be Mexico versus US.
That'd be insane. From that one. It's a US free kick.
That would be insane. That would be
Tillman
insane.
playing in a deeper role than we've been accustomed to seeing him both at club and country. But that last match playing deeper against Germany, liked what I saw with his relationship with Tyler Adams, but also when you're playing against a team which is sitting deeper, he has that ability just to jump out of tackles, to create things, to make passes, make things happen. So now all of a sudden you've got Pulisic, Tillman, McKennie, Serginho Dest, all guys that can beat players 1v1, which makes this U.S. team very dangerous in the attacking third.
Pulisic skips away from Gomez, and Coster's waiting for him. He's defending on a yellow against Christian Pulisic.
That was touched by the referee,
And it is going to be pulled back now by the referee, Danny Montgomery, because the ball touched him.
You're passing
a change in possession. I think maybe what he's arguing is he was waiting to see what happened there. And President of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, that's the president of Paraguay, on the left of the shot. Looked like the Secretary of State on the right of the shot. Among the dignitaries here this evening in Los Angeles. Pulisic clips it forward. Coster sends it back out the other way. And Ream there, got to be a little bit careful because he got more of Sanabria than he did the ball.
All right, that's not. It's looking out. It's looking all right. It's looking all right. Nothing will made him up. Nothing will play about so far.
And Gustavo Gomez picking up a yellow card as well.
Yeah, bro, 1-0. I knew that this was going to happen, bro.
Defenders on yellow. Almiron knocks it down, and Ciso.
US is going to win, bro.
They're backing off him, at least at first on the deck. Well wide of Matt Freese's goal.
And he felt like it took a touch as he got that shot off.
Why can't you show it?
End up winning the second ball, trying to get Tyler Adams off balance. He does, creates just a little bit of space.
It's illegal to show
pretty
it.
clear he dragged that wide, and at least on that first look, didn't look like it took any touch off of U.S. Oh, it did actually, maybe. Slightest little nick off Tyler Adams' right foot.
Robinson under some pressure there. That was good pressure from Diego Gomez, and Paraguay win the throw high up the field.
Come on.
Mauricio Pochettino all the way outside his technical area. Trying to push his players on for that effort there defensively. Adams knocks it out.
Nah, bro, it's also this too.
Miguel Almiron, MLS star for Atlanta United. Andres Cubas as well out there, the Vancouver Whitecaps. throw from Junior Alonso, headed out by Tyler Adams. Just swing and a miss, trying to clear. Almiron draws the contact.
Damn,
told
bro.
to get up by the referee.
Got to turn off the fan.
And Balogun wins a U.S. throw.
Damn, bro.
Quarter hour in,
He
the
fell
U.S.
in his
up an own goal right now against Paraguay. Jenny Taft down on the field. You're right near the U.S. bench. What was
The
the
own
reaction
goal.
like when they scored so early?
Well, John, I'm so close to the U.S. bench. I actually just had a touch when that ball came out here. I'm that close. This is an interesting vantage point, but as expected, absolute elation from the U.S. team after that goal. I did notice something interesting, some frustration from Tyler Adams following the goal. He came over to Mauricio Pochettino. I wish I could get up and get closer to hear what he had to say, but Mauricio Pochettino, hands on his shoulder.
Oh! It's gonna fall for Balogun. Here's Serginho Dez. Cuts it
Serginho,
back in the middle and up out for a corner.
They could have 2-0. They could have been at 2-0.
Just all kinds of movement in front of the back line for
way.
Paraguay, causing problems. They don't know who to pick up. You've got McKennie there and Balogun, and he was onside. That touch from McKennie leads to Balogun. Just a heavy first touch from Serginho Dest. Gets away from him and takes the angle too wide. So now you've got defenders coming across. You've got Hill coming across. And then that means
both
that
passed it
Dest
at the
for the
same
pass
time.
as opposed to the shot.
Bro, they were not looking for goal, bro. They're looking for passing opportunities.
Anthony Robinson to take first corner of the game for the U.S. Freeman to the back post, pops it back in. McKennie brings it down. Robinson, great spot.
Let's go. Go.
Richards.
Oh, that's a head flash.
It's going to be a foul.
That's a head flash.
And now concern as Richards is down. Alderete is down.
They clash
Medical
heads, bro.
staffs are going to run out here from the respective benches.
Yeah, good recycling of this ball. Comes at the back post, ends up being cleared away by Bobadilla. U.S. on the second ball with McKennie. And now you're recycling at the back post. Can you find space? Richards wants to back up to give himself an opportunity to attack it.
That
he
wasn't
did,
even that much collapse,
but that's
bro.
a brave header from Alderete. Ends up drawing the foul by getting
I
in
don't
front
know.
of Chris Richards.
That's a good question.
Who was trying to dunk that one at the back
Literally,
post.
he's even moving. That's right.
And this is something to look for. Some of these set pieces, these corners, these free kicks from the U.S. They've been working a lot on this in practice, sometimes going short, just trying to find ways to free up these guys at the back post.
Waka waka.
Not yet a full hydration break, but an opportunity for an informal one. And players to come across. Alderete is up on his feet. Chris Richards is still down on the ground.
They're doing good.
And as Richards out of your picture is being hooked up to a seated position.
They're attacking.
It's a chance for you to finish your thought from a moment ago. Go ahead.
I can't complain.
Just very interesting in terms of the
really
body language from Mauricio Pochettino. I mentioned it with Tyler Adams. He was just talking to his captain, Tim Ream there. Obviously positive, but Mauricio all week has been telling me the importance of managing the mental energy of the pressure of this World Cup. He's very calm, and he's trying to make sure his players are feeling the same in this moment, guys.
And that early goal, Jenny, really helps this team with some of that, of how this team was going to start and how are they going to handle the pressure. Some of these players have been waiting for this moment their entire lives. Safe to say they've passed the early tests, but one of the big things in talking to Tyler Adams...
The U.S. is defending a man light right now because Richards is on the side. That's why Freeman slid across there to head that ball away.
And we talked to Tyler Adams at practice this week, and one of the things he said, look, we went up against Wales in the first half.
Thank you for the rose, thank you for the rose.
Game slip in the second. We end up tying that match. How different a World Cup is if you win the first game versus tying or losing. He feels this team is more mature.
I appreciate it.
How they handle and manage this game as it goes on.
So it's 10v10. Both Alderete and Richards have not yet been allowed back on. Juan Jose Cáceres is a long throw specialist. Here it comes again. It was Tillman heading away. Balogun knocks it down. Couldn't connect with Anthony Robinson, and then goes flying pass on the pump fake. Cáceres stabbed backwards by Ream. Tillman slithers away from Diego Gomez. Someone, I think it was Balogun, was giving someone a piggyback ride out there for a moment. And it ends up as a U.S. free kick.
I don't think it was a mutual.
No way.
Piggyback, yeah. Doing a good job using his strength just to shield Cáceres, who's on a yellow card. We've got Gomez, as you said, on a yellow card, so or we thought was initially, but that was rescinded.
Yeah, that looks like that was an error that we saw on the World Feed broadcast. It does not appear Gustavo Gomez was shown a yellow, just Cáceres. We've got Richards back out, Alderete back out, full strength, 20 minutes gone.
For real, you saw that? USA best team in the World Cup so far? Nah, Prado. That's a bold statement.
Let's get a look at your picture right now. Another variation of a U.S. build-up. So Anthony Robinson's pushed high and wide on the left.
Like that, bro.
Pulisic coming inside. He dropped into a left-back position. Now he's floating. I think all by design for Pochettino to free up his key players, keep them active, hard to mark.
Tillman, great flip. McKennie.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't do much with it.
It's another
goal kick.
Tillman sees U.S. have good possession. We've got good cover defensively.
I actually want to let me pull up Prado.
Let me see why he into the back line. That makes Paraguay drop. Now you've got Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie following up the play, trying to get on that ball. Lovely little flip. Just the inventiveness, the freedom in which some of these players are playing within this structure.
Good pressure by Malik Tillman there. And a reminder, we are a minute or two away from the first half hydration break, even though the temperature
I was
is
say
not
France and
required.
Spain, bro. Come on.
As Malik
But
Tillman
Mexico actually did good
is
too, bro.
limping out of that play.
Mexico did good.
That has been mandated by FIFA at this World Cup, rather than some games do and some games don't, because some will definitely need it. Every game will have a hydration break,
but we'll see
in the middle of each half. And the concern right now is Malik Tillman, who is clearly struggling with something out of that prior challenge. So maybe it's good timing for him to have a break coming up and get some treatment. And that'll be one of the themes. How do you go into the break? How do you come out of the break? What sort of tweaks do coaches make? It changes the game. From making it a game of two halves, it's a game of 4 quarters now at this World Cup.
There's never been a tournament in the history of the World Cups.
As Pulisic brings it down from Tim Ream. He's got Robinson for support. Saw him late.
Coaches will have as much influence as they will in this tournament. Hydration breaks, all the different opportunities with a 26-man squad, 5 different substitutions. We'll see how, again, Mauricio Pochettino in his first World Cup as a coach handles these moments.
Here's Pulisic, Cáceres on a yellow. That touch let him down a bit there. Freeman in the middle for Tillman. Tillman.
Oh,
it was just enough there by Alonso to shield McKennie off his run, allowing Keel to come collect.
That's good defending by Alonso.
McKinney's
tucked in tight to his center backs.
That's what I think.
Not allowing that lane to develop there for McKennie to run onto. The little combination has been really good. Tillman getting turned, half turn, finding Balogun playing as a point striker. Something we saw with Raul Jimenez in Mexico yesterday. Is just, look, a striker, they want to score goals, but the modern striker at times is asked to do so much more. Back to goal, laying it off, still being available in the box, but also in the build-up. And Balogun's done a good job of that so far.
It was well done a moment ago as Richards couldn't get the ball out of the air. Ream and Freeman did well to clean that play up there. Not allow Paraguay to get any sort of attacking possession.
Damn, after that first goal, bro, it's gonna be
appropriately enough. Anthony Robinson on the ball there as George Lucas is being
nothing insightful, bro. It's just passing the ball.
Well, it wouldn't be George Lucas, would it? Someone who looked like him. Being shown on the screen, it was a lookalike.
That's what it is.
The lead was to the fact that Anthony's nickname is Jedi.
Around.
It sounded better in my head.
Except for that post play, bro.
But it would be impressive here with him. Here's Pulisic now on Cáceres. Overhits the cross. And that will be the end of the first quarter of this game, such as it is. This hydration break is powered by Powerade. It comes midway through the first half with the United States enjoying a 1-0 lead over Paraguay, courtesy of the own goal. 7 minutes in here in Los Angeles.
Damn. What's up, bro? That minute 23, guys, and they hit a hydration break. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking so far? Any...
What makes soccer the most searched sport in the world?
Yeah, Frank.
Maybe it's because you only need a ball.
Right.
Maybe it's because it gives us a reason to believe.
Look at me. I believe you can do this, all right?
Yeah. It's a commercial.
We'll ask ourselves, can I do that?
It's the Google one, too.
That is bicycle kick perfection.
Maybe it's because deep down we all want an excuse to dance. Because for 90 minutes, we aren't strangers. Just 4 billion fans, all speaking the same language.
That's crazy. 4 billion fans, bro.
Car crashes injure over 1 million of us every year because we're human. For over a decade, Waymo's been building a driver that's safer.
50 burritos?
Statistically, 10 times safer in the cities we serve.
Oh, look, it's a commercial for
Not because
Waymo.
humans aren't enough,
It's a commercial for Waymo.
but because
Nah, where
they're
perrito at?
everything.
For real. The Waymo commercial's crazy.
It's our best deal of the season. So switch to Verizon now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get 4 new phones for $0. Plus, 4 lines for just $25 per line. Yep, that's right. Get 4 phones for $0. Plus 4 lines for just $25 per line.
How much was the
Don't wait.
grand total?
Offer ends June 17th. Only at Verizon.
Back in Los Angeles, I was right. It was George Lucas.
Yeah, I was going to set you up for it.
They just
Good
had him
job,
on
man.
the world feed and they cut away.
Here's a lesson. Don't ever doubt yourself.
All right. I fixed it. My bad, guys.
All right, look, here's the interesting part of
What's up,
this
Sam's?
structure and format with these hydration breaks is now coaches have an opportunity to tweak tactics. And you've seen some of the coaches use it, change formations, change personnel, motivate their players. I think the challenge for the U.S. is, this is something Thierry Henry and I were talking about in the green room ahead of these games, is look, sometimes when a team's on top, this hydration break gives them the other team just a chance to come back on. So now the U.S., their challenge is first tackle, get right back into this game, pick up from where they were, and reassert their dominance in the game.
Guys, spam that the U.S. flag.
I'm going to look to you now whenever I do that.
2 for 2.
The U.S. too.
Interestingly, co-founder of Microsoft with him, Paul Allen, was the reason why the stadium exists in Seattle, where the U.S. will play a week from today. Thankfully, we're back to calling the game. So here's the other part of it, though. We saw the U.S. in both of the warm-up games kind of struggle. They lost their edge coming out of the hydration break. How do they keep that from happening? As McKinney, well, first of all, that one's going to find Pulisic.
We'll see.
Okay, we're going.
Pulisic running in now. In for Tyler Adams. Great.
That's crazy. Come on, around.
Still
Come on.
Celebrates. The flag is staying down. It's 2-0 for the United States. And now the flag does indeed come up. So that must have been very tight indeed.
Well, I wondered if Pulisic was maybe offside on this first one.
They got it out.
Yes, that was the one. I don't know if it was the one on Balogun. That one might have been offside as well. And this is the part of this offside technology, and you want to let plays develop. Was Balogun offside or on?
No, he wasn't offside.
I actually think he might have been offside. It's a nice finish at the back post, but either way, the question you had started to ask me was, how do the U.S. keep on the momentum? That's what you do right there. Pick up where you left off. Crisp passes, good movement off the ball. The crowd cheering the decision, but it is the right one.
Pulisic just couldn't get there, although McKinney pops it forward.
That's crazy.
Well, contact there. That was Gustavo Gomez and Flo Balogun getting tied up.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
And again, when there's that delay, that is actually the system working.
Think about it. The U.S. has had more
field
chances
officials are told to wait. Not
that's
necessarily raise the flag immediately, as Alex Freeman is taking.
Alex Freeman, bro.
I wondered if we might see this game start to flare up a little bit the way it did back in November. These two teams met in a friendly. The U.S. end up winning that 2-1. Freeman was a player that was involved in that scuffle, I suppose we can call it, that turned into a version of a fight. Yes, a bench clearing ball, but that was something I also said, even in that moment, was a good sign for this team, that they were together and battling.
Halftime, I'm going to pull some of you guys in.
Robinson couldn't lay that off for Pulisic. It was Alex Freeman and Gustavo Gomez right at the end of the game, and they ended up basically wrestling for a ball that was out of play, and it sparked the benches clearing. And Omar Alderete, who's on the field today, he wasn't even in that game, and he started roughing up Freeman in that fracas, and he was shown a red card.
Let's get the 50K legs, chat. Let's get the 50K legs.
That was how the last meeting between these teams ended in November in Philadelphia. 2-1 U.S. win. and you can be sure it will be a theme. Paraguay, Australia, Turkey, they all feel that they can physically intimidate this U.S. team, and they are going to attempt to do so.
Hold on.
Great ball by Robinson for Pulisic on the run. Pulisic trying to cut it back. It's Balogun. That time it's in. That time the flag is staying down. That time it's 2-0 United States.
There you go. All right. USA! 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 USA!
Well, this is the version of Christian Pulisic that everybody knows is there, and even better. Just so lively down the left-hand side. So positive in his running. He sees that his defender is tucked in tight in Cáceres, so he runs in behind, finds the space, but gets his head up and just lays a beauty of a ball.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The pass allows Balogun to take it first time. Excellent position and focus to open up here and look where the goalkeeper is and find that far post. Talks so much about Flo Balogun and his hold-up play, but still for a striker, you're judged in those moments, and Balogun delivers for the United States.
Fuller and Balogun, one of the key additions to this U.S. team. He was born in Brooklyn. He was raised in England. His parents are from Nigeria. All three of those national teams wanted him, and he could have played for all three of those countries. He chose to play for the United States. Tillman clips it over the top for Weston McKennie. Early in, doesn't find Dest, and hooked away. And in no small part because of a concerted recruiting process by a lot of U.S. fans via social media a couple of years ago.
Nah. Bro, chill. You have to watch your small fans.
And now can the U.S. not settle? Can they keep the foot on the gas?
What do I say? Chill. Yeah, World Cup, USA, USA. Spam that World Cup.
And John, I'm looking around this beautiful stadium, just covered in red, white, and blue. Almost everybody's standing, and they have been brought to their feet by the performance they have seen on this field. I think there was some question marks on this team being received. The home World Cup, what's the power and the magic?
Give me some tickets, yo.
We're seeing it, but you're seeing a team that is inspiring those fans. It's early days, but this is what this fan base would have wanted to see. A team that's attacking, that's dynamic, that's scoring goals, and passing the early tests in this World Cup.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
McKennie popping up on the left this time. Gustavo Gomez able to hook it away. U.S. throw. Pulisic able to escape the pressure.
God. I like how he didn't answer you, bro. Really? He didn't answer you.
And really, Paraguay having a lot of problems in the middle of the field, which, as I set up the game, it was about Paraguay taking away the middle. They tried to be very compact, but what the U.S. have done is very smart. They've overloaded it with Pulisic coming inside, McKennie playing with freedom. Here's Robinson.
A little bit off balance there. Cáceres, tangle of legs. Pulisic tackles it away.
Let's go.
Picks it up. Little pump fake.
Oh, that's good.
Trying to find Balogun. On the run first there to the loose ball. Now he runs into his own player. Is able to escape the immediate pressure. Richards knocks it away.
In this Latino, bro. I'm gonna start
Dest picks it up from Almiron. Serginho Dest dancing his way through. Tripped up, could be an advantage. Is an advantage. Balogun.
Advantage.
Anthony Robinson.
There you go, there you go.
It slows down there, but he's going to set it up for Christian Pulisic, who's created both goals here tonight. Working on Cáceres, great little cutback. Into the middle, Balogun! And it was just skipping off the top of his head.
He broke him out dirty, bro.
Dest will recycle for Freeman. Didn't have the angle to find McKennie's run in the box.
That was dirty,
Dest hooks it in. McKennie threw a shove to try to create space. Freeman was trying to steer it back to Dest. He's able to control down off the chest.
That's a good pass. That's a good pass.
With the left foot and now spinning
That's a great
out
pass.
to Pulisic. He's attracting two defenders every time. Here comes a crunching tackle.
That's a great pass.
Well, this is day 2 of the World Cup. Tomorrow is when it starts to really get going. It's our first 4-game day, including a triple header here on Fox. Qatar versus Switzerland starts it off. We will be in New Jersey. Yes, you heard that right. We will be in New Jersey to watch the 5-time champions Brazil take on the darlings of the last World Cup, Morocco. Then Haiti back in the World Cup for the first time in a half-century. Scotland back in the World Cup for the first time in a quarter-century. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, here on Fox.
2 p.m. Eastern, bro. Damn,
we
might have to stream that
atmosphere in New Jersey
might have to stream
tomorrow
that.
as Brazil take on Morocco. Two teams.
Brazil versus Morocco.
In the case of Brazil, their history. In the case of Morocco, their recent form in the last couple of years. Expect and hope to be in New Jersey for the final in July. McKennie on the deck, stabbed away, only as far as Malik Tillman blocks.
Yeah, that's how I'm saying, bro.
For a U.S. corner.
Well, here's that running because
I'm waiting for that, bro.
Dest. And this is
I'm
what
waiting for
Pulisic's
that.
doing on the opposite side. He drops down.
Give him like time, bro. Give him time.
Defender
Samuel,
Alonso
he's cooking.
with him. McKennie sees the space. He runs beyond the back line, and now,
Bro, Samuel,
again, just head
he's
up,
cooking
first
it up,
time
bro.
ball
I
into the
tell you.
box, looking
He's
for
cooking
Tillman.
it up
Shot
right now.
comes off with a deflection.
You gotta be patient
and a
with it,
U.S.
bro.
corner. And something I mentioned before, just look for, sometimes they'll play it
I
short.
see
They
him
look for the
trying
top of the
to
box
score
where
it,
Anthony
too.
Robinson scored that wonder goal against Germany. But set pieces are clearly an area the U.S. feel they can try to find an advantage. Stacking at the back post right now.
Malik Tillman, who was shaken up a
Samuel,
couple minutes ago, just before the hydration break, looks to be fine. Swings in the corner. Richards!
So this time everybody's at the back post. They free up Ream. He drags a defender with him. Then Richards just beats his man to the ball right around the penalty spot.
We are 5 away from
I think that one was intended for Ream
8,500, let's go.
overhit. And boy, that
Give me a
was
follow,
just
give me a
past
follow,
the
guys.
post of heel.
Please.
Chris Richards attacks the ball so well in those situations.
Richards not letting Sanabria get anywhere near that ball.
Damn!
Dest takes it in the head, back of the head, and he's shaken up. You heard the ooh from the fans here who saw that. And Danny Mockler, the referee, will check on Dest.
For real. Damn, that had to hurt, bro. That definitely had to hurt. What's that?
It really is. I mean, it's Los Angeles. You would expect nothing less. But the amount of celebrities who are here to watch the United States, the amount of fans that are here.
Oh yeah, speed is there, bro.
The place is
speed is there right now.
It is the promise of everything we've been hoping for years, and it's something Mauricio Pochettino talked to us about when we went down to training camp Tuesday.
What's up, Kate? How are you?
There's pressure that comes with that. You don't want to let the country down. You don't want to let your family down. You don't want to mess up this opportunity. And they've been trying so hard, the coaching staff, to remind these players, just do what you always do. Remember who you were as a kid when you fell in love with the sport. Go and do that Friday night.
I love
That's what
this
we've seen
sport,
through
bro.
38 and a half minutes.
I love soccer. I love soccer.
Just the under hit that pass. Almiron allowed to intercept. How did Paraguay navigate this last stretch here before the pass? This is absolutely not how they thought this was going to go.
Bro, imagine it's 4-0, bro.
Allowing 2 goals in the first half.
I mean, they have
clips it long. What sort of resilience can they show? What sort of fight can they show?
And Matt Freese, who's
What's
barely
good?
had
What's
a
good,
touch.
Cross?
I think he had his only real touch of the game was 2 minutes in, where Paraguay had that chance down on the left-hand side. He has to kind of just tip it to the back post, be alert. But it's a nice position to be in as a goalkeeper when you're not having to make a lot of saves in games, and you can just feel your way in, especially for a guy like him who's making his World Cup debut.
Let's pull some of you guys in at halftime.
That's going to pull back for a foul. Flo Balogun's down in pain. Balogun holding his right leg. He's still down on the ground.
Yeah, bro.
I think he just ends up standing on his heel.
There's Des now.
That's the way.
Trying to get around the corner. Alonso, he does.
Oh.
And Heel had to be alert and ready for that one.
Heel was almost guessing.
Welcome in, guys.
Time,
welcome in.
Trying to anticipate the cross, which ended up coming. I think he left his near post exposed.
Yeah, no.
Great work from Serginho Dest. He's been lively down this right. Just again, the guy that can beat players off the dribble. If you have guys like that, it can unbalance an opponent.
5 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the half. And the Visa halftime show coming up on Fox at the break. Rebecca, Thierry, Zlatan, and Alexi down to our left in the main concourse with their thoughts on what we have seen.
Yo, chill. And if y'all want to see the final tickets, bro, fat boy, easy.
Goal for the U.S. created for a Pulisic cross in the 7th minute.
My tickets are following.
Pulisic giving the assist on the goal to Flo Balogun.
They lie
at the half-hour mark. Christian Pulisic's 21st career assist, tied now for 4th most in U.S. history with Clint Dempsey, our teammate, for the next month and a half. And Pulisic there is going to commit that foul.
Now, this one doesn't go his way, doesn't get the ball, gets a foul. But just the main thing I notice right now from Christian Pulisic is his confidence. Even when he's got 2 defenders coming his way to close him down. Not dumping the ball back and just recycling. He says, give me the ball, faces up his defender, gets him on the back foot.
That's the way.
That's contagious. And that's how the goals have opened up, because of his positivity, his relentless running, and just that's confidence. That's just pure confidence and trust in his ability.
That was a big question for a lot of these guys. What sort of confidence would they have coming in? What sort of momentum would they have coming in? As a team, it looked like they maybe lost some of the momentum in March. Christian Pulisic, more than anyone else, it seemed like didn't have much confidence this spring. A career-long goal drought that was ended against Senegal. One of the things he said, though, was, I actually felt I've been playing pretty good this spring. It's just that all anyone wants to focus on is goals. Julio Enciso now. It's a great tackle by Freeman. Ream is there. It deflects, but it's going to fall for Pulisic, and then he runs right into the traffic, but he's able to keep it. Now here's Dest. Good tackle there by Alex Freeman. A lovely move, Serginho Dest. Options for him. That's Weston McKennie, who cuts it back into the traffic.
Let's go.
Tillman saved by Hill. 6'6" frame, able to make himself big and keep the U.S. from grabbing a third. Freeman had to get that right and did in front of Enciso. Alex Freeman now trying to dance his way in the box. McKennie's offside, can't be involved in the play.
Easy with getting a unit.
Really, really good work. And the youngest man on this U.S. team, 21-year-old Alex Freeman.
I'll be happy if we get a Galaxy. Even a goddamn...
Fun stuff, isn't it? Just feels like freestyle in moments in these transitions where the U.S. pick up the ball. And the biggest compliment I can give them is the fact that every time they get an open space, this crowd comes to its feet. They expect something. Step overs, runs off the ball, 1-2.
Rumor has it, you stay on.
Fun. It's
you stay on offense.
And it's the best this attack has looked in a long, long time.
Now Pulisic just toying with Costers, hands it off to Anthony Robinson. Tillman had Robinson running through, turned the other way, and now he's in trouble.
What the?
And the referee just going to let that go both ways.
What you mean?
Adams gets nutmeg with the pass. Richards quickly up the
speed.
How
about this one? Hold on.
Really smart foul. Chris Richards, how aggressively he attacked that ball, knowing he had to get something on the attacking player to make sure he stopped that counterattack, and did so even without picking up a yellow card.
But that was very intentional, as you said, from Chris Richards. He saw that moment, and he made a 20-yard sprint.
And had Almiron evaded him, he would have pulled his shirt or given up a foul. And that's experience.
He played too much, bro.
Long for Sanabria, Ream heads it away.
Nothing like having too much
Robinson, it gets cleared backwards. Ream slips in from his knees, heads it to Chris Richards, who returns the pass. When it's your night, it's your night.
Just how they drew it up. But that is not the first player to have fallen on this field. I think we've seen now the playing surface is immaculate.
Junior, we're gonna pull you in, bro.
Maybe too good. The fact that we've seen a couple of players falling and losing their footing. A couple from Paraguay. 5 added minutes.
And again, we'll have a lot of stoppage time in these games because you're taking a 3-minute break. So the starting point is 3 added minutes at the end of each half.
Well, I wish I was eating burrito, bro.
James Corden and the After Hours crew on Fox Thought. Another nightly recap of World Cup action. Kylian Mbappe will be among the special guests tonight. That's on Fox at midnight local time. Robinson, too far for Balogun.
How do I tell you?
Anthony Robinson, a guy that had a 1.5 years of injury
what kind of burrito
at one point in the fall. He and the coaching staff weren't sure he'd be at this World Cup. He's flying around. Dest had 2 years worth of injury issues. He's flying around. Pulisic.
This one went to the ferry convention.
Seemed to all of us like he was struggling at AC Milan as much as he didn't think so. He's been flying around.
That one went to the ferry convention.
Play there to win that ball in the middle. That was Diego Gomez. And that'll be a Paraguay throw. 1 minute gone to the 5. Or will it be, in fact, a free kick, actually?
Yeah, and I think because it's a free kick, they're going to use this as a chance to put the first pressure for a long time on the U.S. goal, potentially. So, might not seem like a big moment, but this is now everybody up from Paraguay. They brought up the center backs. Matt Freese, going to be his first real involvement in the game for a while. If this ball is floated up towards that back post.
And you could hear and see Gustavo Alfaro calling over Miguel Almiron to give him specific instruction here. They recognize the importance of this moment.
High line right now from the U.S. So they're trying to draw them offside.
Almiron drifts it up. Freeze will come and take a great catch. And for a guy that hasn't had a ton to do, that's a big moment for him.
Fairly routine on appearance, but also still a big moment.
Damn. USA.
Another guy that a year ago no one would have thought, maybe least of all him, that he'd be in this position, Matt Freese. But a meteoric rise for him and the first current MLS goalkeeper ever to start for the U.S. at a World Cup. Goalkeeper for New York City FC. Halfway through stoppage time. Durete electing not to get rid of that, and he walked right into Balogun's pressure. Leads to a turnover. Tillman. McKenny's going to get there. McKenny lost his angle, cuts it back, doesn't have a cutback support, and ends up having his pocket picked by Andres Kubas.
Great job.
Tillman there, jumping the passing lane to intercept. Now he's under some pressure. He wins the throw. Everyone's making plays. Every guy out there is making important contributions.
There's a togetherness to that. There's no option at the top of the box for McKenny. Maybe in that moment, just a little bit more greedy. Start thinking about the goal, but his running off the ball has just caused so many problems for this Paraguayan defense.
Freeman.
Damn.
Was just casually back heel out to Malik Tillman. Test once more. Freeman once more. McKenny, and that was knocked away. Junior Alonso, important interception there. Richards wins the header. Adams was helping. Dest trying to control off the chest. Couldn't get through the traffic of Kubas there. And again, the U.S. fighting to win that ball back. That was Alex Freeman once again. And the fans appreciate it.
Nah.
That's effort. That's commitment.
That's
bro,
desire. Chill.
And as you said, appreciated by the fans. Right below us, Mauricio Pochettino.
Oh, there you go.
Balogun can get inside. Still Balogun. Flo Balogun.
There you go. Let's go. Let's go, bro. What was up in the chat? Hey. That's the way. Bro, on God, Logan. Let's bring that boy Logan up in here, bro. Let him talk his shit. Let's bring that boy Logan up here.
11th international goal for Flo Balogun.
Ooh, yo, guys,
it might be one of his best. Drags his defender with him, stretches the back line, stays onside. Took a chance to get away from him. No. Such great composure in this moment now when he cuts onto the left foot. Comfortable with both right and left, settles himself. Not only picks out the corner, he picks out the top corner. Just a beauty for his second of the game. Flo Balogun, U.S. 3-0 in the first half.
So down here,
so dominant. Excellent stuff.
That
so
is
down here,
how the half
there should be like some little people,
to a perfect half,
some little things,
as we could have
and you're gonna
imagined.
put a request right there.
Minutes down,
Chat, you're gonna request right there.
Los Angeles, the United States
let's bring some people up. Let's bring some people up.
Paraguay nil.
You're gonna request, chat, request. Halftime. I wanna see what's going on. How do I tell you? Ain't no eating dinner here, bro. Y'all for the request. Alright, let's go in here. Hold on. Let's see what Frost thinks, bro. Yo, Frost, what are you thinking? Bro? What are you thinking, bro? Yeah, you're right. You could have been 4-0, bro. We going for 4-0, bro. 5-0. My final prediction is 5-0. Final 4-0. USA's winning. That's what everybody's saying. USA. Let me bring Sadidi in here. Sadidi, come in here, bro. Come in here, Sadidi. Come on. Accept it, bro. Don't be shy now. Nah, they being shy, bro. Hey.
250 years ago, George Washington helped America win against all odds. And this summer, if America can defy all odds on the field and win it all, the George Washingtons of America could be granted a Jeep Wrangler. That's right. American people actually legally named George Washington could receive a 2026 Jeep Wrangler, fully loaded with freedom and the tears of our opponents. Turn that volume up because we're not messing around. We're actually doing this. Look how American this office is. We bronzed an eagle. He wasn't real. Yes, that painting is historically accurate. And you know he would have driven a Jeep Wrangler if he could have. I carved this George Washington bust with my bare hands. The world may call it football, but in America, we don't. And we're like really proud of that. So, let's win this for George Washington.
So who's winning, bro? Sadidi, come in, bro.
What does it take to be the greatest of all time? It's not just leaving defenders chasing shadows or turning goalkeepers into statues.
I didn't expect this from
It's
Paraguay.
making your team,
Why? Tell us
your
why. Come in.
sport, and everything around you better. Here's to the greatest of all time.
None of y'all want to come in.
Turn back time when you're injured with Valvoline Restore and Protect, a first-of-its-kind motor oil that removes up to 100% of engine-killing deposits and protects against future damage. Ask for Valvoline Restore and Protect at your next oil change.
Let me get right now. All right, Sane, we're gonna pull you in, bro. Sane, come in here, bro.
USA getting set here.
I'm letting my dog walk me by. Yo, come here, bro. Alejandro, come here, bro. That's for Alejandro, bro. He has things though. Request, bro. Request to be in the life. I'll put you in. This is your guys' time to shine, chat.
All customers bet on the match and get bonus bets for every
Bro,
goal
it don't
scored.
matter. Just join, bro. I need it for. How'd I tell you?
The FIFA World Cup 2026
campaign,
halftime
bro.
show
How'd I tell
on
you?
Fox is presented by Visa.
I need it for a campaign, bro.
Flo Balogun is having himself a game. 2 goals.
I don't care if you just come in for 1 second.
Debut, that his first, as the US have put 3 past Paraguay in total.
I just need to come in for 1 second, bro.
Loving it in Kansas City and
I'm gonna pull some of y'all in.
well. And we're loving it.
That's what I'm gonna start doing, bro. Ain't nobody gonna join, bro. Oh God.
Alexi Lalas, let's describe that real quick.
Bro, they're all shy, bro.
I think that's the greatest half of group play from a men's team at a World Cup in history.
Let's see who actually makes it. They're scared, bro. Pull it, come on.
Love it. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? The story of that first half, and you've seen plenty of stars
let me see if
in
Eloho comes in.
attendance as the players came out. Tom Cruise, Victoria, and Sir David Beckham.
I'm gonna start requesting everybody, bro.
It all begun.
Except the chat.
The U.S. on the front foot, and Christian Pulisic is just all over the place on that left-hand side, creating opportunities. And look, you make your own luck. I know this is an own goal, but you put yourself in dangerous situations. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it here. Everybody loves it across the country.
I'm just inviting you. Let's see who joins.
That's the Andrew
I'm inviting you guys in.
Maryland, and then Zlatan. It was 2.
Like I said before the game, feed the ball to Captain America. He will create chances. And in the second goal, that might show up here now in the 31st minute. Captain America gets the ball.
They're leaving.
He drags it in front, pass it back, and you have
Groovy.
his first World Cup goal.
Let's bring Groovy in. What's it?
Beautiful.
D-Sweets. Let's go. We got 2 people.
Lovely finish for Balogun, so that was 2-0 just after half an hour mark,
and
just
Telegram.
before the break, Thierry.
Yes, old school from Balogun as a number 9. But what I like, he resists the tackle first and foremost. He compose himself in the box. He resists the tackle. He compose himself in the box. And smashes it in the top corner. 3-0 USA.
Of
I don't
course,
care.
2
Yo,
goals
Moy, hold on.
right now,
I think we got a Paraguay person. All right.
Okay.
I think we got a Paraguayan. America, join real quick. It doesn't matter. Just join.
Tough
It doesn't matter
audience.
if
I was
you're
going to say,
mute.
though, Christian Pulisic, as Lexi said, is everywhere tonight.
Just join.
He is, but
Yo, what's up?
the way they set up, the way they recover the ball to be able to apply pressure all the time.
Okay. What do you think about the match?
Every time you make
Are you watching the match?
between the center back and the full back, Paraguay don't even know what they what they're doing.
I'm rooting for the U.S. on this one.
I have to say, obviously we're going to talk about Christian Pulisic. Obviously we're going to talk about Balogun and McKennie and whoever, but they have been good as a team.
Hope so.
Be smart.
That is true.
Don't
There's going to be more complicated.
Keep the foot on the gas.
All right,
complicated
that's the
for them.
message at a World
It's going to
Cup.
become way
You
too
just gotta
complicated.
Get yourself off
Because they're in a hard stage.
Today is about
That's
the
what I'm saying.
definition of that. The best performances.
Spain versus
And let's
Mexico?
see Lawless
Nah.
men's team at a World Cup at a group stage.
Spain's playing Uruguay. I'm pretty sure.
We practice this.
I'm pretty sure they're playing Uruguay. Pretty sure. Who's the U.S. next opponent?
No improv, no theatrics.
You guys know?
Just head the ball.
These players are doing whatever they want all the time. We need to control this. He's not even listening to me.
All right, Sanir, I'll let you go. It was nice having you. Yeah.
I knew you,
All right.
I didn't know your name.
I like that. Keep the momentum up. Keep the momentum in chat.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Come on.
5 minutes.
Join up, chat.
About 3.
Yeah, let me start requesting more. Don't be scared, chat. Come in here and say hi at least.
At Allstate, what's important to you is important
All right,
to us.
let's bring Juanito up in here.
This school just came out of nowhere.
Juanito, come in here, bro.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in
That
trouble
was
with his
good,
dad.
bro. What do you think about the match?
The good news is if you have accident forgiveness, go up just because of an accident.
Yeah, bro.
Even if it is your
That's
fault.
my first time hearing
Sorry,
your voice, bro. What the
squirrel's
heck?
fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad?
Let's get him out of
If it's
here. Let's get
important
him
to you,
out of
it's
here.
important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Before he starts trolling.
Early start here for Adams.
Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here.
Brilliant touch.
All right. Let's bring the next person.
Now
Next person
with
in.
relief.
Next person in.
And Tom's
Let's
looking to
talk to a couple of
counter-attack.
people.
It's Tyler Adams.
All right, I'm gonna start sending a random request. Letter it. Yo, that's our Sancho, bro. Nah, they go back.
Hurry into
way
your
back,
dealer
bro.
today to get a great offer on a new
They go way
2026
back,
Volkswagen
bro.
Atlas.
I'm just requesting everybody, bro. At this point. Chat, tap that screen, tap that
I
screen.
understand the red cards.
This football is so confusing.
I can help. Think of cards in football as the opposite to your Sapphire Reserve card. Red cards make it harder for you to earn points.
Bro,
this
3-0
card
is
earns you
crazy.
3 times the points on dining.
Thank you.
Also, you get a $300 credit on travel.
All right.
Ready? Yeah. Yes.
America, join up and just be on mute because I need it for a campaign.
That card gets you and 2 gets in here.
Experience the card that's remarkable.
Wait, let me try to invite you again, Britt.
Chase Sapphire
Just join again.
Reserve.
I'm gonna invite Josie too.
Are stitched by experts in Maine.
All
To be
right.
by your
Goodbye.
side
Say nah.
every trip outside.
Join up. And we're free. Easy with the free World Cup tickets, bro.
Where is he? 10 seconds before the whistle, and you think this
Ah,
is a good time to fill it at Seabass?
bro. Let me kick him out.
Really, Terry?
Oh, Karen.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, bro.
Just get them delivered, you dumb.
That's what we're here talking about. Hey, Karen. Hey, Britt.
What are you doing?
You need to leave, Gordon Ramsay.
Who could
We're
cook
about to have a
at
whole
a time like
conversation,
this?
bro.
With hundreds of deals on Uber Eats.
It's easy to start selling on Depop.
Hey,
Just snap a few photos, and we'll take care of the rest. And with no selling fees, you can keep even more.
They're about to have a whole ass conversation, bro.
Download now.
All right, there you go.
4 World Cup matches for you tomorrow. Just the 4.
Guys, come in, chat.
It's 5-time winners Brazil against 2022 semi-finalist Morocco. Vinny Jr. and Ashraf Hakimi hoping to shine in that one. The other 2 teams in the US group are also in action tomorrow as Australia face Turkey on FS1. For the moment of the half,
All right.
sponsored by Visa, the United States lead by 3 goals at half-time for the first time ever in a World Cup match. Does it get much better?
Can't shoot it on target?
With calcium,
I think
you
so,
can trade
bro.
on anything.
Man, tell them
Wilson's
something they
good, bro.
don't know. Like I'm from Greece.
Look at Gagnon!
One night, but Papa said everything's alright.
Hello, campeón.
I say 5-0. I say 5.
There's dreaming about it, and then there's living it with Platinum. Get access to the largest
Let's
global
go
airport
with
lounge network.
Let's go with a couple more.
Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants.
Guys, join up the stream, guys.
And exclusive access to unique experiences
How much
worldwide
time?
that stay with you.
I think it's
long
gonna be
after the encore.
5-0, bro.
There's nothing like Platinum. Amex is a proud partner of Olivia Rodrigo.
Wait, did we get? Alright, we did. Alright, we're gonna invite you again, bro. Just join. Join, because I think you count as an extra one. Wait. Alright,
Like a
there you go.
relentless weed. Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Break away to what's possible with Tremfya.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Tremfya can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks.
All right.
Remission at
You
12
gotta get it.
weeks. 1 year and 2 years.
Yo, Skyra request, bro. I know, bro.
Some had
Bro, we had to
visible
get him out of
repair
here,
of
bro.
their
We had to
intestinal
get him out of
lining.
here, bro.
Serious allergic
Get him outta here,
reactions,
get him outta
increased
here.
risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
How did they do it? Back in the olden times. How did they make it through yet another day?
All right, let me see how much people had to request too.
Existing.
Still, yo, where's
How
Junior?
did they live their lives?
Where's Junior
without
staying, bro?
Posting about it. How did they know they liked something?
What's up,
if
Eduardo?
the
Welcome
thing
in.
they thought they liked hadn't already gotten any likes?
How do I tell you?
How did they know what to think? Who to wear?
Oh, for this?
Who to love? How did they know who they were without the rest
Who
of the
they
world
were without the rest of the world
telling them?
Nah, not worth it. Not worth getting bananas, bro. Bro, I'm at 33, bro. Yo, Eduardo, join me, bro. Join the stream, bro. Join the stream.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox
Join the stream real
is
quick,
presented
Eduardo.
by Blaze.
You're on the top, bro. Join.
Flo Balogun with a brace in LA tonight. He has two of the United States, 3 goals
Loreni,
in the first half.
Lorena,
this has been the
thank
performance so far that this country has been waiting for.
Oh, no,
It's
bro.
US 3,
You're lucky on that
Paraguay
one.
0. The players not yet out on the field. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry, Alexi Lala, Zlatan. What impressed you so much that first half?
I mean, they
let
play
me-
with a lot of
let me-
confidence. Every player did a top performance, and that's why it's 3-0.
let me request
Important
second
thing now,
joint, bro.
enter the
Real quick.
second half like it would be 0-0 and not get too overconfident.
Bro, what?
And keep the rhythm, keep the intensity.
Second joint, bro.
Score more goals.
So a reset, Thierry. Reset as though it's 0-0.
Yeah, you have to act like it is 0-0. You have to carry on playing the way you've been playing, like Alexis said. But what's impressive is how they played as a team. The intensity,
requesting everybody, bro.
the
I'm
passion in
requesting
everything that
everybody.
they were doing, how
need
they were
people
going
here, bro.
forward, how they were defending together. It is just outstanding what they've been doing. But
we
be
need more.
careful. Don't relax too much. You have still have 45 minutes to go.
Alexi, final word?
Join up,
there's
chat.
any changes out there, so Mauricio Pochettino's going to continue to do what
Alexis
he did
is
the
just
first half with the
enjoying.
players, but you know,
we had 33,
at some
so
point
we
you
need-
also
we need
have
22
depth,
more.
so you want to be smart here.
To be fair, Alexi said this is all
We
about
need
fun,
one
and so
more,
far
actually.
this has been
Alexis
One
is
more people.
enjoying.
very fun.
Let's
Yes,
go,
he
Alexis.
is. There are some
We can
changes
get that-
for
well, we can
Paraguay.
get
We'll
that
take you
tomorrow,
back to our commentary team. Stu Holden alongside John Strong. Chaps.
Rebecca, it's interesting. So Christian Pulisic is going to be withdrawn at the half here. Sebastian Berhalter will make his World Cup debut and become the second son of a former U.S. player
I'll
to
be
take
back.
the field at a
I'll be
World
back,
Cup.
guys.
His dad, Greg, not just the former coach,
I need to go
but
to
a
the
former
bathroom.
player at 2
Late
World
league
Cups.
Wow, that's interesting.
Substitution for Paraguay as well. Damian Bobadilla is off. Mauricio, the Brazilian-born naturalized Paraguayan, is on. Second half underway here in Los Angeles. And exactly as Zlatan and Thierry and Alexi have been talking about, you know Paraguay's just spent the last 15 minutes in that locker room yelling and screaming at each other, wanting to come out and either make this a game or make it a fist fight. How did the U.S. approach, particularly the beginning of the second half?
Yeah, the term that they were using in the studio, act like it's 0-0. What that means on the field is compete, get stuck in like you did at the beginning of the game. Don't drop your intensity, go for another goal. Just don't relax and let off, because that performance we saw was because of the pressure that the U.S. were putting on, all the movement off the ball, but because they were being brave. And that bravery was rewarded. Now, the other part, which we'll get to as we go along, and we're not going to speculate on Christian Pulisic until we get more information, but you don't get withdrawn at halftime after playing a half like that if there isn't something going on. That's not a tactical sub. You would make it 3-0 with your star player who's just starting in the World Cup with this team. So we'll see as we go along.
Jenny Taff, who's just been speaking with the U.S. coaching staff.
Right,
What
I'm
can you
gonna
tell
invite
us?
you, bro, but just stay on mute.
Well, Jesus Perez,
Just
John,
stay on mute. I need
very
you for
happy with
15
that first half performance. I asked him right away,
9 minutes,
is that
bro.
the best half you've ever
stay on mute.
had under you and Mauricio Pochettino? He said, I'm not going to go there yet. We're very pleased with the way we're performing. We answered. We're finding space in between the back line. Everyone is connected and causing damage. But it's an interesting note about Christian Pulisic, because I asked him about his performance. He did not give me the heads up that he would not be starting this half. But guys, I'm sitting right here. Christian walked right by me. Friends and family behind me. He motioned up, I'm okay.
What would I do for
in
a
the
rose?
slightest of ways. So I will try to
What would
find
I do
out the
for a
latest
rose?
with Pulisic.
It's an
wouldn't I
intriguing
do?
one for sure as the U.S. wins another
True
attacking
question.
throw. Listen, that was the whole part of it with Pulisic. It's why he took the Gold Cup off last summer, is he's played a ton of games the last 2 seasons. Balogun looking for a hat trick now, and it's cleared away. He dealt with some injuries in the fall, including, let's be honest, that would be one of the things you'd be mindful of, is him taking a kick or taking a hard knock in this second half. So again, we'll wait to see precisely, and might have to wait till after the game to know for sure. Malik Tillman is now setting up on that left-hand side where Pulisic was. You've got Sebastian Berhalter Setting up in the middle beside
Mila, come in, bro.
But that is a good note, John, about how this team manages this second half.
And Cecil nutmeg on McKinney.
Physically, mentally, don't get drawn into a game the Paraguayans won. But they're going to give it a go.
What's up, Emilio? Directing traffic. Caceres has it now. Caceres crossing in. Ream didn't get there. Adams did, not fully cleared. Almiron blocked by his own teammate Sanabria. Anthony Robinson just trying to play into the space.
Oh, you tried it, bro.
And that's another good example of where Robbinson's got to be careful of spot, because the entire Paraguayan bench hopping up right now, saying that should be a foul against Flo Balogun. Instead, it goes against Gustavo Gomez.
Well, you can see pretty clearly there it should not have been, but it's the reaction after which you have to be careful of, because they will try to incite that type of reaction from you, knowing that, look, if they can get you to make a silly decision, you get a red card, it flips the momentum back in their favor. So this is a
bad giveaway. Adams there trying to foul Gustavo or Diego Gomez. He can't. Gomez now losing his angle. Deflected shot. That's going to end about for a corner. That's a great example of how quickly you're back on your heels.
Yeah, you make a careless pass across the field. Berhalter tries to make the foul and doesn't get enough of Gomez. Then he goes wide. Ream does a good job of forcing him wide and getting enough of a contact on this ball. You see that little challenge hits the underside of his right foot, skips out for a corner.
First of the game for Paraguay. Julio Enciso, who was stretchered off a week ago in their warm-up game, was only back in practice yesterday. He is taking this corner. Rolls it short.
USA. They're good at defending, bro.
A little skip away there. Shot through traffic, knocked down. First to react. U.S. players at least at first. Now they're trying to scramble it away.
Oh, damn.
That's a good decision. Just get it out and get your shape and get up.
Bro, he's doing for a campaign.
A little late to close down the shot at the top of the box. A lot of space.
He's helping me out.
Almiron working on Tim Ream.
For 15 minutes.
Ream couldn't get anything on that one. Decision on the field's going to be a free kick for Paraguay.
And Ream's going to pick up a yellow card here. I wasn't sure because it felt like the reaction from Almiron was a little bit late as he went down. But he beats Tim Ream, gets him drawn out of the middle, takes him on, gets to the end line. A little bit of a pull there, and then does Ream get his leg? Oh, I don't know. If he did, it was a tiny little bit. I don't think there's too much in that, if I'm honest.
Almiron sold that well.
Yes.
To be sure.
Yeah.
And some of this is to be expected. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the audience here. Some of this is to be expected, that Paraguay would come out with a burst here to begin the second half.
Now, Matt Freese is trying to get his wall together. It depends if you've got the outswinging ball or the in-swinging ball towards the goal or away from it.
Almiron walks away, and Ciso hooks it in. Header popped in the air. Freese thought about coming for it, didn't, and now we've got a stoppage of play. And the check, VAR check, we're understanding is mistaken identity. So was the yellow card entered in the book as the wrong player? And the referee stopping the play because it went to a neutral area.
I wonder if, I mean, this is going to be a conversation with Almiron and Tim Ream.
He said security left his post.
Danny Mockley, very experienced Dutch referee. He's at his second World Cup.
I think he's going to give it to Almiron potentially for, let's see. He might come over and be looking to see if this was indeed a dive.
Mark Clattenburg, former World Cup and Premier League referee, is with us once again. Mark, Danny Mockley to the screen. Give us what you're thinking here.
This is one of the new things that FIFA were looking at in IFAB before this tournament. Did this player, Almiron, dive and simulate to get Tim Ream caution? I don't believe there's any contact. And because the referee has cautioned Tim Ream, the USA defender, he can then put it under the misidentity and caution Almiron for a simulation.
Hey, Mark, I got to say, I love this part of the technology right here. If this ends up being what happens, because so look, that's what he's doing right now.
Cancels the yellow card. Ream gives it down the wrong.
This is what we're trying to get out of this game. You don't want to see people trying to simulate like that to draw fouls.
France did get beat by
in previous editions.
Ivory, bro.
And sometimes you say, look, is there too many things being reviewed and it's taken away?
review, clearly visible, no contact, simulation by attacker Paraguay, yellow card, free kick.
And listen, we're not just saying this because the U.S. I think you and I both love that. That is exactly, if we can on a replay that quickly look and see that was a missed call, it was a dive, there was no contact, why not change it? Because why punish Tim Ream for something he didn't do?
That was the point I was about to make. You might think, well, it's one moment in a game, but if Tim Ream is now on a yellow card and picks up a second yellow in the second or third games, then he's suspended for a game. So that's consequential when a player tried to essentially cheat.
I think
the U.S. is not defending a dangerous set-piece situation. How does that maybe pause the momentum a little bit that Paraguay came out with to begin the second half?
I think he's good. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check so we can release security.
Castros on the ball. The other Paraguayan player sitting on a yellow card. Good step again by Alex
2 more
Freeman
minutes,
to
2 more
come
minutes,
forward
Brian.
and win that
2
header.
more minutes. At 20, bro. At 20, we should be good, bro.
Heel gives it right to Tillman. He's out of his goal.
God.
Tillman trying to slip it through.
What the hell?
For Dest.
What was that? At 20, bro. In two more minutes, you almost shift.
Good interception by Alderete, but the ball was under hit from Tillman after a mistake from Paraguay. So now the U.S. in the attacking part of the field for the first time in this half.
Freeman and Balogun in a wrestling match there with Alderete. They'll do it again. And really, this is exactly what you want from a U.S. perspective. Confirmation of the halftime subs. Off of that yellow card VAR change. Now the ball's up the field. You're slowing the momentum. Tillman. On-field decision is no penalty as Balogun goes down.
That's crazy.
Carlos Celo Grande of Spain,
that is
the video
crazy,
assistant
bro.
referee. He's the one who just spotted that yellow card change. He's going to have a look at this right now as we are.
No OT.
No penalty.
Nadia.
Why not?
Because he's just going around him. Balogun's actually trying to drag his left leg a little bit for the challenge of Alderete, and give credit to our referee, Danny McAuley. He's right there again, instant decision, and he wasn't even hesitating at all.
Just trying to get away from Enciso. It's another U.S. throw.
This was a third shit.
Trying to sneak that one in. Almost did for Dest as he was. Defenders were napping there. Burl tried to bounce off them. They're trying to fight to win it back. He's going to fall for Serginho Dest. Opens up wide for McKennie. Rubas, the defender. Does well to not let McKennie by. Dest, Weston McKennie under hit. He was trying to flip that forward for Tillman. Diego Gomez. How about Balogun back pressing there, back checking to come win that ball.
Yeah, that's the togetherness, as there's a little challenge on the back of McKennie there, off the ball.
Andres Kumas and Danny Mockley, the referee, was going to allow advantage. None came.
It's a big Tyler Adams who just got that ball off his foot and was clipped as the ball had gone away. And this is now referee game management, too. Of, you don't want to see too many fouls. I mentioned off the top, this was the team that made the most fouls in all of CONMEBOL South American World Cup qualifying. So they like to leave a leg in. They like to make the game physical.
Alderete was alert there. So they were trying to get Balogun quickly in. Dest picks it back up 1v3. Couldn't play it wide for McKennie. And then Burl tried to bounce off his foot. He was in great position to intercept, and he slips. Confirmation again of the halftime sub for
you can leave your post now, bro.
Tillman. Anthony Robinson. Lovely ball. Robinson into the middle. This is far enough for Weston McKennie. Cutting it back. Tillman blocks.
Appreciate it, bro.
Caceres there was just left for dead by that great little move. And then Alex Freeman going airborne for the bicycle attempt to keep that ball in play.
Let's go Wedo in here, bro. Wedo.
There is a confidence with which the U.S. has played this whole game as Chris Richards on the field, out of your picture. It's a foul, and then a little bit after there.
And Abe, I need to join real quick.
Trying to bait Richards in. Chris Richards just jogs away.
Just join for 1 second. Stay for like 1 or 2 seconds.
And so the formation tweak with Pulisic coming out is you've lost on this left side a player who's going to keep the width, take guys on, run in behind. Tillman has now come out to the left, outside of the middle. Berhalter's gone in there. So the U.S. has lost a 1v1 player wide, but they're trying to get Anthony Robinson higher up. But it has meant that their attack has been a little bit more predictable than it was in the first half.
It's a great 2 touches there from Tyler Adams to win the ball away from Miguel.
But I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1. I think 2-1.
Well, here's a good 1v1 player, Serginho Dest, engaging with Junior Alonso. Dest trying to get around the corner, poked away, U.S. corner.
Abe. Nah, you're good, bro.
He's making life difficult for
Junior Alonso.
1v1 constantly, similarly to Pulisic on the other side. When you take that first touch forward, you've got a little trick, a little scissor step over. You just unbalance a defender, make him uncomfortable.
Wide, bro.
Dest has been doing that all game long.
Why
Robinson across to the far side.
Wait, join real quick. I want to know.
Third corner for the U.S. They were close on the last one with Richards. This one is whipped in. Ream was in the area. And Ciso just kind of lobs it forward. Freeman trying to hold it in. Adams will just force Mauricio back, and then Mauricio goes to ground, and Tyler Adams gets a yellow card.
I don't know, narrator hasn't joined in a minute, bro.
It's another player you don't really want to be having to have on a yellow for all the defensive work that he has to do.
Explain it.
Just overly aggressive in this tackle and his pursuit. Trying to win the ball back from Mauricio. He had him going the other way. Didn't need to really step in. And that will be a consideration, even with an important player like Tyler Adams, in this second half for Mauricio Pochettino, about managing guys. You don't want him to pick up a second yellow. If you feel the game's under control, I think that's what you're going to start seeing as this game starts to tick into about 65th, 70th minute. Mauricio Pochettino using more of his bench.
A reminder for everyone out there, you can scan the QR code coming up on your screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. 30 minutes remaining here in Los Angeles. 3-0 for the United States. Flo Balogun with 2 goals. First man to score multiple goals in a World Cup game for the U.S. since 1930. Weston McKennie hooks it in. Balogun's too far for him. It's going to fall for Tillman. He's got Robinson on the overlap. Nutmegs the pass. Balogun. Tillman got there. Takes a bit of contact. Rolling on the field as a goal kick. U.S. bench kind of half-heartedly wondering if maybe something in this replay suggests it might have been a penalty.
Balogun trying to find his way out of space.
Ooh, damn, bro.
It's not all that different from the one he got last summer in Minneapolis.
Because of especially the cleats on the top of the boot from Tillman. But I think because the shot came off cleanly, they're going to let that one ride.
Indeed they do. Check is complete. By the way, the last time the U.S. had a player score multiple goals in a World Cup game in 1930, it was against Paraguay. Bert Patnaud from Fall River, Massachusetts, scored all 3 goals in a 3-0 win for the U.S. at the first ever World Cup. It was an American who was the first man to score a World Cup hat-trick. It's good work by Ream, and then Robinson, and now Adams, and now McKennie. Dest wants it. Dest has it. Alonso defending. Dest too far in front of Robinson. It was in space. And then an underhit pass. Freeman cleans it up for Berhalter. Tillman down off the chest. And it's going to be cleared away there from being a corner. Good work by Cáceres.
No matter how hard they try, bro, Paraguay using
Antonio Sanabria, the center forward for Paraguay, will be replaced here by the man who scored against the U.S. in November, Alex Arce. And man down for the U.S. off the ball right now was Malik Tillman, who he took a bit of a knock in the first half as well.
Substitution for Paraguay. Number 9, Antonio Sanabria.
Second sub of the game for Paraguay. As you can see on the screen, they've got 3 remaining substitutions that they can use of the 5 that you now get these days in World Cup games. And it's the other part of the consideration for the yellow card for Tyler Adams, not just today, but if he were shown a yellow card next Friday against Australia, he's now suspended for the group stage finale against Turkey. That's a late one there that Balogun takes, and Denny Mokley tells him to get back up. It's going to be clipped back in. Dest brings it down.
Damn,
Dest will
damn,
cut it back
damn.
into the
Oh,
middle.
it was right there.
Robinson couldn't take it cleanly on the other side.
Let's go.
And Ream bodying up on Arce there. Helps to win the ball back.
Dest doesn't have a goal or an assist, but he's been arguably the best player on the team outside of Flo Balogun in his finishing. It's one of the things we have to give credit to Mauricio Pochettino for. Serginho Dest was primarily seen as a right back or a right midfielder. David Beckham and Tom Cruise in the house. One of the best right wingers this game has seen in terms of his crossing ability. Very different to Serginho Dest.
Great segue, though.
Yes, but Dest is just so dynamic on Weston.
Lovely work.
Oh, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
He's got
Balogun.
Tillman for support into the middle. Sebastian Bowles are not going to be able to get there.
Damn.
Gomez doing the work.
Yeah, wrong option. One of his only wrong decisions tonight from Flo Balogun, but Tillman had made a fantastic run. I hope we see the replay of that one because he got in front of his defender right on the 6-yard box, just begging for that ball to be played across, and instead he tries to cut it back to pick out the run from Berhalter.
Diego Gomez, Miguel Almiron. He was doing a good job of not letting Paraguay get any closer than about 50 yards from their goal in that moment. And Ciso, one-on-one with Alex Freeman, skips away. Now Freeman goes down, holding his face, and Ciso running at Tyler Adams, defending on a yellow card. Julio and Ciso. Shot was blocked. Tillman trying to clear the rebound, can't do so. And it's going to be blasted in the stands in the end. Alex Freeman remains down on the other side of the field.
Yeah, this would have been interesting had this ended up in a goal. Depending on what we saw there, did Enciso catch Freeman in the face in the lead-up? But this is a good job defending by Tyler Adams. Not diving in, not committing, instead just slowing up Enciso and allowing the help to come over and give him cover on the inside. Eventually it ends up in a shot from distance from Gomez. That was comfortable over the top. Fan gets a souvenir, which, sorry, you don't get to keep it. You got to throw that one back. But good team defending in a good moment, especially as you mentioned. Tyler Adams was on a yellow there and didn't want to make any type of consequential foul.
My name, Jeff.
Can Matt Freese just keep making smart decisions when he has the ball? And sometimes that is the smartest decision. We saw that by South Africa yesterday. Just go long if you have to. Balogun, and again he takes a kick as he gets rid of it. Balogun's down behind the play. U.S. bench is furious. McKennie for Dest. Balogun back to his feet. Dest 1v3. Tillman. And then Tillman takes a kick from Andres Kubas at the end as he releases the pass. You talked about game management from the referee. 25 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
Low key, bro.
And
3-0 is crazy.
It comes down to protecting players. Balogun's been taking a ton of these challenges.
Those scores, bro, is insane.
Dest.
There you go, fourth.
To the byline. On the deck. Gustavo Gomez is there to clear in front of Balogun. Adams intercepts the pass forward. And the U.S. just keeps cycling this around.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Just keep letting this clock tick. What has been a wonderful, wonderful night for this U.S. team.
It really is a hard one.
Balogun couldn't get there. Good step by Gustavo Gomez.
Yo, what's up, 45? How are you?
And now Mauricio trying to set Enciso on his way. Chris Richards across, plays safe, tackles it out.
Oh, man.
And that is indeed time for the second half hydration break. The United States is managing this game very well right now, as this hydration break is powered by Powerade. They are within touching distance of a marvelous opening night at this home World Cup. U.S. 3-0 on Paraguay here in L.A.
Love you. What we thinking? What we thinking, guys?
The FIFA World Cup is back, America. And you know who always wins? Bandwagon fans, that's who.
Life hopefully sounds good right now.
Howdy, partners. FIFA World Cup is here. Y'all in?
Soccer ain't really our thing.
I got barbecue lays.
Yeah! Oh, yeah, they're paying for laser
hop
now.
on, buddy.
You know I'm more of a football dude.
You can call it that, too? Come on, man. I made you this.
Is that a lay?
A lay of lays. Yeah, looks good.
Commercial.
Hey, man, that's my lays lay.
The cake pops?
David Beckham, jump on the bandwagon.
Do I look like a bandwagon fan?
Do you fancy
do be
salt
smacking.
and vinegar?
Why are you talking like that?
That's you.
What's
That's
up,
what
Theo?
you sound like. Come on. Who cares? Just pick another team.
Stay right. Stay right.
David, wrong side. If this ain't winning the FIFA World Cup, I don't know what is.
Alejandro,
Did you
thank
know
you.
salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro.
Tomorrow's the
After
Morocco game.
Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got
This
pumped.
is like when you get in trouble with
And
my
this,
parents and they start.
this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
This fool. Hold on, let me check what time they play, bro.
What's drinking?
Hold on. The hell? World Cup. All right. So tomorrow at 6. Oh, they play at 6. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able. Thank you, Alejandro.
More goals, more celebrations. Coors Light.
Take your soccer balls. It's okay. So at 3, it's Qatar versus Switzerland.
Back in Los Angeles for the final 20 minutes plus stoppage time on opening
6,
night for the
Brazil
men of the
versus
United
Morocco.
States at their
I'm
home
gonna be
World
at
Cup.
I'm not gonna be, except for the Brazil
Out
versus
of the
Morocco.
second
I'm gonna
half,
miss that one.
hydration break
That's
with an
probably
attacking
only
throw,
better-
trying to chip away at this a little bit, cause some
Damn.
doubt, cause some
Thank you,
chaos
thank you.
with a goal here.
Get out of here.
US built a 3-0 lead off
Thank
of
you,
the
thank
final
you,
kick of the
Alejandro.
first half. Flo Balogun's second goal of the
I appreciate
game.
you.
Two set up by Christian Pulisic, who was then subbed off at halftime. And more changes. It looks like Ricardo Pepi is going to be coming on in a moment for the U.S. Junior Alonso will set up this long throw for Paraguay. Adams wins the header. Back into the middle of the field. It was Almiron with the volley. Was blocked by Anthony Robinson. Tillman, who's taking a beating tonight. That's a foul. And Paraguay really starting to react in a big way. Now Flo Balogun has gone down. Balogun is down on the ground behind the play.
And Balogun is down.
I think that would have been the change for Pepe, but not a great sign when the guy that you were expecting might be subbed go down to the ground, especially when there's a dead ball. Sometimes you see players get told to go down and say, okay, we're going to get you off. Here comes Pepe and Tim Weah. But he's up, he's walking, and receiving a pretty big ovation from the crowd here.
Might be for Flo, might be for Hillary Duff on the big screen, one of the two.
There's a party in the USA. Oh, that's Miley Cyrus. Man,
party
we're
in
struggling
the
with our
USA.
references.
We're not having a good night from a pop culture standpoint. It's opening night for us. We're going to build our way in the tournament. All right, so here come the changes. It's going to be Serginho Dest withdrawn, and that's the surprise. Tim Weah was a lockdown starter for years for this U.S. team. Scored the opening goal of the last World Cup. And it's Weah replacing Dest. And the man who was one of the last cuts from the last World Cup team, Ricardo Pepi, who was replacing Flo Balogun. Your thoughts, first of all, on Dest and Balogun tonight?
Terrific, both of them. I was saying after the Mexico game how important it was for them to get their striker, their number 9, a goal, his first World Cup goal for Raul Jimenez. Well, you know what the U.S. got? Flo Balogun, their number 9.
Yeah, bro.
There was so much hype
3-0
about when he decided he was going to play for the United States.
Insane.
To start the tournament the way he did.
Ridiculous.
The way the tournament Serginho Dest did. Really great signs. So those two coming off. Great 70-odd minutes of this game. And now it's Ricardo Pepi's turn, because I think for the U.S. to make a deep run in this tournament, it's going to be about your bench and your depth. Do they have an ability to be able to rotate and keep the same level of the guys that went off?
That's what I'm thinking.
Hill will lift it forward off of the free kick, comes backwards off of Adams' head. Almiron trying to get there, and Cesar on the far side. Mauricio scores!
Paraguay scored.
And Paraguay are able to chip away. They are able to create some doubt.
Finally.
It's the Brazilian-born Mauricio in just his 4th game for Paraguay, who has scored a World Cup goal with 20 minutes or so to go here in LA.
And this has been a concern for this U.S. team, is conceding goals. They've got the 3, that's excellent.
Paraguay.
And we'll see if there's anything contentious in it. Doesn't look like there's any offside on that initial ball. And I just think the U.S. back up too much. Chris Richards rushes out of space in that moment. He had a chance to attack the first ball. Then he's backing off. Tyler Adams is backpedaling to try to win that second ball. Green comes over to help. So does Freeman. So that leaves the space then wide for Mauricio, the substitute, to just roll that one in at the far post.
That did take so long.
Easy finish for him. Nothing Freeze could have done, but just a goal out of really nothing for the U.S. and for Paraguay to score there off that long, hopeful ball.
And now Paraguay are flying around the field. So the U.S. has to up their intensity, because it got kind of comfortable there for a while. It was kind of quiet there for a while.
Yeah, because, I mean, why would they try to...
Well, something that Mauricio Pochettino talks about so much is that this sport is so much about the mentality. It's so much about emotions. Get away!
Yeah,
Tillman!
Yeah, he'll go.
Tillman! Put it right at Orlando Hill. That might have slammed the door shut, and the door stays ajar.
What an opportunity. Look, I love when teammates will try to lay a ball off and find a teammate in a good position. But Ricardo Pepi, you're in on goal, you're a striker, be more selfish in that moment. I think if he just takes that first touch forward, he's got a good look at goal. Great opportunity for the U.S.
Can they keep going from that, though? Tillman, great turn.
All right, Tillman, let's go.
Get away from Kossors, who's on a yellow. Tillman cuts inside of him, trying to slip it through. Too far for Pepi. A nice little back-to-back sequence there for the U.S. from an attacking standpoint.
Tillman's another player that's been terrific.
And he got banged up in the first half, and he's definitely going to be feeling it tomorrow.
But he's also another player, John, that came in a little bit of shaky club form over in Germany with Bayer Leverkusen. But the version we're seeing of him today is free, confident, unbalancing this Paraguayan team. He looks really to be suited to this role that Pochettino has him in.
McKennie, here's Tillman again. German-born to the son of an American serviceman, and chose to play for the United States because he could have kept playing for Germany. What a great addition he's been over the last couple of years. Green no-look that one to Anthony Robinson. Didn't have any options further forward. That right there is an example of the power of a home World Cup, is you've got the crowd trying to keep your energy high. Good work by Tillman off the chest there, and then he gets kind of rolled up from behind. That's going to be a free kick for the U.S. As they announce, indeed, a full house, 70,492 in attendance here in Los Angeles on opening night of the home World Cup for the U.S.
It's 3-1 so far.
Tillman, Tim Lamb, Alonso defending, way out! Just a touch there from Hill, the goalkeeper. We heard a touch. Now the call on the field is that it's a goal kick.
I like this from Weah, though, being direct. That is absolutely a touch. You can see his hand flopping. But Hill has been cheating quite a bit, trying to stop some of these crosses.
And
so, right off the face of the camera lens, but that was a touch. That should have been a corner for the U.S. and Tim Weah's first real involvement in the game.
And that's what we said. They can take corners away with VAR. They can't give corners that aren't given on the field. And unfortunate there. Ciso gives it away. Berhalter couldn't connect with Pepe, though.
Press up, press up, press up.
Paraguay preparing 2 substitutions.
Let's
Mauricio,
go.
the goal scorer.
Good job, good job.
Nasser's nowhere to go. And Ciso,
I like that.
We weren't even sure if he was going to play or not in this game all week. Had the assist on the goal. Diego Gomez, good pressure for Pepe. Forces a turnover.
Let's go.
Tillman.
Come on.
What does he have left in his legs right now?
Oh.
He just drops
Coming out.
And he does. It's going to be a yellow card as well.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
It'll be Diego Gomez shown the yellow. Real quick, Jenny Taft, news of a sort, it sounds like, about Christian Pulisic.
Well, John, the official word
There's
from
still
U.S.
12 more
Soccer,
minutes, guys.
Mauricio
12 more minutes
Pochettino,
left.
will address the Christian
12
Pulisic
more
situation
minutes.
following the match. That is what they told me. But I want to remind you, John, that I did see Christian Pulisic look up to someone from the friends and family section when he walked back on the pitch for the second half. I'm good. I'm watching him on the bench right now. He's up and down on his feet. No signs of discomfort, in my opinion, from Christian Pulisic right now.
And a pair of changes. Gustavo Velasquez will replace Cáceres at right back. He's been playing on a yellow.
Let's go, let's go.
Miguel Almiron is withdrawn as well. Ramon Sosa replaces him.
And set piece for the U.S. on a free kick. Great job by Malik Tillman once again. Is just zigzag running, but the difference in some of the set pieces, you've got a bit of a specialist on the field now in Sebastian Berhalter.
I don't think there's going to be another. I think it's going to end up 3-1, bro. I don't think there's going to be another one.
Cup last year, saved with the Vancouver Whitecaps in MLS.
I'm pretty
and
positive
he connects
about
really
that.
well with Chris Richards. So
Positive.
I would imagine this is going to be Berhalter bending and trying to drop this ball right around the penalty spot, as Paraguay still trying to figure out their subs and who's coming off and who's going where.
Well, they want to just empty the bench. They're going to bring their 3rd substitution on, but the question is if they didn't get that piece of paper in time or not, but they will. Alejandro Romero Gamara, better known as Kaku, former New York Red Bulls player. And he will replace the former Inter Miami player, Diego Gomez, who was just shown yellow.
Wow. That's dirty.
So Sebastian Berhalter, it's a big part of what has vaulted him on this team is set-piece service. He and Anthony Robinson stand over the ball. Berhalter drops it in, header up in the air. Tim Ream is there, trying to knock it back into the traffic. Skips back. Pepe off the bounce. Can't do anything with it immediately. Good pressure by Tillman to keep it in. Pepe, top of the box, doesn't find Adams cleanly. In Ciso, nutmeg Anthony Robinson, but it's cleaned up by Berhalter.
We're just hyping us. We're just hyping us.
Tillman doesn't have great options.
We're just hyping us up.
And that's the best one. Get it to the corner, and he couldn't get a throw or a corner kick out of it, however.
Ah, dang it.
Substitution for Paraguay.
Damn.
10 minutes plus stoppage time. And Gio Reyna prepares to enter the stage. In the center, it has to be reminded, if you didn't already remember, yes, indeed, it is him, the center of one of the biggest scandals we've ever seen that didn't erupt till after the World Cup. And so what an opportunity for him, older, more mature, married now, to change. The first thing that a lot of us think about when we see Gio Reyna, when we hear that name. That's his opportunity now in the next 10 minutes plus. And he will replace just another great performer tonight, Malik Tillman.
Tillman's coming out for Reyna. I like that, I like that. I like that.
From the crowd there for Malik Tillman. Great recognition of just an all-around performance. And I'm not just talking about on the ball, off the ball too. He was really dialed in with his pressure, anticipation, and work rate.
Awesome from deep. Adams heads away, and again, the U.S. has to stay dialed in. They have to keep that emotional intensity here. Reyna scored a goal, as did Balogun, in the 2-1 win over Paraguay in November. And that one went right down to the very end. Again, it got physical. It got emotional right at the very end. Is that a handball on Ciso? No, it hit him in the face as the referee. And then Ciso draws the contact
because he made me blush, bro.
Here comes a set-piece chance for Paraguay. 8 minutes plus stoppage time left to go.
Yeah, but that's not a smart foul from Tim Weah there. And Ciso's going away from the middle of the field, away from the danger. And he's just overly aggressive, bundles into his back. He's going to go down every time. And now it's another set piece that the U.S. have to defend. And that's how they conceded, just off a long ball that really wasn't dangerous at the beginning. This one's much more dangerous.
Mauricio runs past it, and Ciso hooks it in. Richards got a piece of it, popped in the air. Adams wins the crucial second header. Flag comes up. It was offside on the initial ball in.
Okay, I was about to say. Oh yeah, he was offside.
Yeah, take it back. Exactly.
All right, tell you.
Junior Alonso, I'm going to go with him. He was the furthest offside.
Shut up.
And you love to see Matt Freese
welcome in, guys. Welcome
make a save tonight.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
He's had a couple good takes, but I'm sure he would appreciate to get a save in and just continue to build his confidence in this brand new moment for him.
Yeah, a lot of people watching.
Almost fell for Pepe there.
Yeah, we had a lot of people watching before.
And Ciso, Richards got to get there and did. And did it come off in Ciso last? That's what the U.S. was arguing. It's a Paraguay throw. A reminder, James Corden and the After Hours crew on Fox tonight. Another nightly wrap-up of World Cup action. Kylian Mbappe, the World Cup winner, among the special guests. That's tonight on Fox, midnight local time, wherever you are in the U.S. What a fun addition to our team to have James Corden in the building and on our air every night
real quick,
during
bro?
this World Cup.
Join me real quick. Key request?
I say chest it down, but no one there except for Robinson. Nice little move to skip away from one man. McKennie. Robinson, that ball's still in play. Everyone stopped playing. It was still in play. Gio Reyna now on the ball for the first time. McKennie saved it a second time, and then it breaks down. Sosa running forward, hands it off wide. Say nowhere to go. Mauricio Pochettino wants his line up.
Yep.
Contra Paraguay.
You're told as that ball goes back, you step up, put the pressure on, and look at the pressure they get on heel, force them into a poor clearance. Although Paraguay won the second ball.
It kind of broke down as two U.S. players got in each other's way. It slipped between the center backs, and now Tim Ream in a foot race for the loose ball. He's going to win. And Matt Freese gets rid of it. Weah. Reyna could have turned in the space there. U.S. will cycle it around. 5 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time. U.S. building a 3-0 halftime lead.
Diana?
An own goal created by Pulisic. Pulisic then insisted the second goal to Balogun. Tillman the assist to Balogun's third with the final kick of the half. Mauricio off of what started, like you said, just a long ball from the goalkeeper. Quickly caught the
it's
U.S.
3-1,
out.
bro. I don't think they're coming back. I don't think so.
That's what Peg one back for Paraguay. Can they create some real chaos with one more? Kaku. Deep to the backside. Freeman got a part of it. Adams is fouled as he gets rid of it.
So you had another
for the first time today, Tyler Adams is down in some pain.
85th minute.
And not for the first time he's had to be brave battling through some of these second balls. Not pulling out, making sure he's going for that one first. And then you can see there the contact that comes through from Alderete. Smashes into his leg, and also a little savvy from Tyler Adams, because he probably could have pulled his leg back, but he draws the contact, and knowing that that would be a free kick allows just the U.S. to take a beat. Freese comes up, takes this long free kick, and they're going to push their lines up. So that's a really smart play there from who, it's hard to say he's a veteran at this point, but Tyler Adams is one of the veterans of this team.
But he is. He's 27.
You ever been there?
Yep.
He, like Weston McKennie and like Christian Pulisic, were fast tracks, and Pulisic even more so, as teenagers into this team. Adams was the captain of the last World Cup. That was a part of what we talked about with him on Tuesday. This is a grown-up team. They were kids in Qatar. They're adults now. And that experience, as he said, not making the same mistakes twice.
I want to go.
Like you talked about understanding how important it is to win your first game, so you're not chasing the rest of the group
But it's
stage.
hella expensive. That's what I heard.
The U.S. is a matter of minutes away from doing just that. Can they play the game smartly and see this out? Freeman back into the middle of the field. That's not a foul. It's a cleanly won tackle, and it's Sebastian Berhalter there, able to clean it up, and then Reyna's fouled.
Yeah, they barely made it this year, huh?
And a yellow card.
Or like 2 years ago, I think.
Will confirm
I think it was
for
2 or 3 years
whom.
ago.
But you're right.
Might be
that was a
during
potentially
COVID, bro.
concerning moment where Alex Freeman steps out of the back, made a great play to skim by a couple of defenders, but then the ball turns over. It was actually Tyler Adams who was closest, and he pulled back, recognizing, okay, I'm going to yell if I foul here. That's a clear foul on the foot of Gio Reyna. The stud's exposed. But it was Sebastian Berhalter who made a 10-yard sprint back to slide in and poke that ball away.
Easy, bro.
Now McKinney, great ball from Tim Ream. Weston McKinney into the middle. Pepe!
Let's go.
Couldn't get it on target.
Bro.
McKinney's arguing that it should be
Nah, they're a little bit bushy. Just because you don't see them. But they're a little bushy.
Little ball over the top from Tim Ream, finding Weston McKinney. We haven't seen as much of him running beyond the back line. Does this take a touch
get my
off
haircut
of,
tomorrow.
I think Kubas might just get his foot in front on Pepe to throw off that strike. So it wasn't like he just put it directly over himself.
You trying to pray for it? Bueno, tienen buena forma. Yeah, that's true. Trying to pray for my haircut? Pray for my haircut.
It's going to be a Paraguay throw.
Diana. I'll give you a kiss and a lollipop.
Towards the end of the game here, I think sometimes when you see that 3-0
I'll beat you a kiss and a lollipop.
It's natural to see it. What
I miss you too,
in that second half, but it's a lot different complexion and picture of the game. I would say generally in the course of the second half, the U.S. have managed it pretty well. They really have limited Paraguay to only 1 or 2 good opportunities, and one of those was the goal, and that was just a catalog of errors. That would be the only blemish on this 9th straight match now for the U.S. where they've conceded a goal. That's something you want to try to start keeping those zeros to go a little bit deeper in the tournament, but we've just been so impressed, and maybe Pepe's onside here.
Pepe!
And he will come out to be, although that's not a good one. Goal is out. Sebastian Berhalter mishit it.
What is he doing?
And he lost his plant foot as he did so.
What is he doing?
It's almost shades of Michael Bradley at Azteca Stadium.
Whoever do you mean?
That's a tough one. Maybe by the time he'd actually had the opportunity to shoot, heel was back, but I heard the whole crowd going, shoot!
And Pepe, just that good hard running, good hard pressure, forces another turnover. Reyna from McKinney. And then Reyna has his tangled up, and boy, Gio
nah, it's not
in
Mexico,
some pain.
bro.
7 added minutes. You're going to see big numbers. That the hydration breaks, as we said, add 3. That's why he's in so much pain.
Kubas raking down the side of
Where
his
is
leg.
he?
Here they go. Look, they want to scuffle. The U.S. do not at this point.
Thank you.
There's a time to fight and time not to fight. The U.S. have done their fighting early in this match.
I appreciate it. No.
This is, I think, in the lead up to what ended up being that moment for Paraguay.
Or perhaps just an opportunity to show the
7 minutes, bro.
offside technology is indeed working.
7 minutes to the match.
Yeah.
So we got 7 minutes.
Berhalter and Robinson over the free kick.
And USA has the ball.
And already 1 minute of the 7 exhausted.
A ver qué pasa, a ver qué pasa.
There was a check for possible red. Check is complete. Robinson into the middle.
Oh my God.
Well dealt with by Paraguay. So the VAR just wanted an extra moment to see if there was a red for that contact that Reyna took. Great
oh my God.
Anthony Robinson blocked by sliding Gustavo Gomez. Is there a handball in there? Maybe. As the Paraguayan defenders were flying around Tyler Adams. Terrific work there. And then Weah weaves his way through.
Y'all think about
just to shut down that counter before it started.
Guys, we're 3 away. Hit that follow, chat.
Anthony Robinson.
3 follows.
Clips it in. Pepe attacking, popped in the air.
3 more followers, chat, for
too far for
8,500. Hit that follow,
lead Paraguay out. And the U.S. keep running, keep chasing, keep up the fight all the way. They're 5 minutes away. Freeman not going to be able to intercept that for Enciso. Can he make the defensive play on the outside now? Julio Enciso. Adams comes to help. He at least forced him backwards. Adams then gets the ball. Goes down in a heap. Yellow card shown. Just wonderful playmaking throughout this game.
Playmaking, but teamwork. Because watch how Freeman slows up Enciso. Doesn't dive
dislocated
in.
his
That gives
shoulder.
Adams a chance to come over and cover.
Oh,
something he does so well. He told us that on Tuesday. So look, I want to hunt the ball. And he did hunt the ball. This was that near opportunity. Robinson trying to cut it back. On the second one, there might have been a hand in there. I think, let's see. Does a hand come up at the end of this? Yeah, but not enough that I would say that that should be a penalty.
Nah, that was definitely a hand.
That's a fairly natural movement as he's falling backwards. As Kubas is in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, Kubas is still down. It's Junior Alonso who gets the yellow. Fifth shown to a Paraguayan player. So that's 5 players for them that are facing a possible suspension for accumulation of yellow cards. As it stands, they're behind the 8 ball a bit. And it will be tomorrow night, tomorrow night, Australia and Turkey, the other 2 teams in this group, facing off in Vancouver. Midnight Eastern time kickoff. Christian Pulisic, again, whatever the reasons were, we'll hear about them post-game from Mauricio Pochettino. As he was subbed
there is
off
4
at the
minutes
half.
left, guys. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left in the game. It looks like USA
just a brief
taking this
moment
dub,
to say for everybody that's come
USA
into this country from
that
around the world to be part of this World Cup. We're so thrilled you're here. We're so excited to see all of you over the next month and a half. More and more teams will get to take the field now. Pro halter's tripped up. For those of us who live this sport week in, week out in this country, and that could be a lonely existence sometimes. 70,000 in the building here. Great crowds we know we'll see tomorrow in New Jersey for that Brazil-Morocco game. Going to Atlanta, going to Kansas City, going to Dallas in the next couple of days. This is such an exciting time. And as we said before the game, the opportunity for the United States was to take this opportunity and this crowd and this moment and seize it. And they have, through 94 minutes, seized it in the absolute best possible way.
They're easy with the chill guy. They come in, but it's not going to be good
the game out. As Kubas was trying to sneak his way back on the field, Tim Weah was alert. Ream long for Weah. Alex Freeman. Again, quietly, really good night from Alex Freeman.
And that's what it's going to take. Because this U.S. team is trying to do something
Mexico,
no U.S. team has ever done before.
No.
And go farther in a tournament. And they believe in themselves.
They might play in California.
Pochettino believes in this group.
But it's if they get past the group stages.
There's going to be more believers than doubters. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. This team started well. They've got the 3 points, but that is by no means done. Gives you great chances of going to the next round of the round of 32.
Might go to California.
One game at a time. You play the opponent in front of you. They dispatched Paraguay in a game in which they were the favorites in this match. They've got the home support. This team is going to build momentum. The fans will get excited. Can they add one more game?
McKinney can't find Pepe. That was all the rest of the head away.
But there's a possibility. There's a possibility. You never know. There's a good possibility they may make it.
Seattle, over to you. Bring the noise, bring the atmosphere. A week from today, live here on Fox against Australia. And the U.S. just doing such a great job to win the ball back high up the field. Tim Weah urged to shoot, it's blocked. Final minute of the game.
Damn. We literally need one more, guys. One more follower. Look, let's hit 8,500. One more follower. One more follower, chat. Yeah, it's done. It's done. The USA, basically, you already knew the USA won. It's about to be done. about to be done, guys. What are the 12 minutes?
Almost a
5
giveaway
seconds.
there at the end of a long sequence, and Reina
3,
cleans out. And Gio
2,
Reina's got to be
1.
smart. He's getting in
Low.
Kaku's face. Tyler
This is the
Adams
final
going to
play. This is the
separate
final
those
play.
two. Final action of the game. Tim
Final play.
Berhalter would love a goal. Pepe, it was meant for Berhalter, takes it away. Freeman, Weah, Freeman,
Well, that's the
Gio
final play.
Reina. Gio Reina!
No way! The last second, they scored a goal. Oh, that's crazy. Dude, that's embarrassing. That's
This might
for
be
the
one of
cherry
best
on
back
top.
to front team goals this country and
Look
this
at
team
Philly,
has
Michael,
ever
look.
put together.
Goal.
This was a 20-plus pass sequence from back to
bro.
front, side to side.
That's
And you think,
crazy.
are they just going to see the game out? Well, they're going to see it out with an exclamation point. Gio Reina outside of the boot. Far post. Bends it around heel. Just a sensational
Bro,
goal.
that's the cherry on
from
top,
Gio
bro.
Reina. And the nightcap.
Bro, that's the cherry on
Americans are
top.
here in their home country.
That's dirty.
And that's it. 3 points for the United States.
That's the cherry on top.
The most goals the United States have ever scored in a World Cup game. It is as close to a perfect beginning as any of us could have possibly imagined.
4-1.
Rebecca Lowe,
I know Gio Reina was
over
going to
to
score,
you
bro.
as it finishes.
I knew Gio Reina was going to score.
Joyful
4-1.
Los Angeles Stadium. The United States 4, Paraguay 1.
I know, Jonathan. Oh,
And
that's
that is
crazy,
why Gio
guys.
Reina was picked by Maurizio Pochettino, because
All right,
he
we're
could
gonna
score a
bring some of
goal
you guys in.
with the outside of his
Let's
boot
bring that boy in.
at the
Hold on.
World Cup.
Let's bring some of you guys in. Let's take some
What a
requests.
night for the United
What's up, Belinda?
States.
Let's bring it. Oh, best match so far? Yeah, bro. This has been the best match so far.
70,000 are on their
Thank you,
feet.
Belinda.
And the US have won a
I'm
World
bringing that boy
Cup
Jonathan in, bro.
by
Let me see.
3 goals
Let's bring you guys in.
since the very
Guys, join up the
first
stream. Join up the stream.
World Cup in 1930, the first
y'all
time
can, bro.
since 1930. Alexi Lalas, your
No,
initial
for
reaction.
real.
That was
Join up,
the
chat.
perfect game, and certainly the perfect game to start. Not because
I
there
wonder,
weren't
bro.
mistakes, but there's just so
That's
much
crazy.
overwhelming good individually and collectively.
We won.
I mean, I could go through the roster.
We won, bro.
Weston McKennie was an
We won. How do I tell you, bro? That's a crazy ending, bro. That was a crazy, crazy ending. God dang, bro. That was the cherry. That was the cherry on top, bro. Yeah. Belinda, I requested you. Accept it, and then go on mute because I need like 50 people to join. I need 50 people to join, and I'm on like 34. You'll be 35. All right, there you go. Thank you. All right, now just stay for a couple minutes and then you should be good. Just not a couple minutes. You're like 2 seconds. You'll be good. All right, now you're good. All right. Yo, let me start giving you guys spotlights, bro. Spotlight. Yeah, I'll kick you off. All right. How big is bro's head, bro? Easy, pa. Rafa, come in here, bro. Come in here, Rafa. With your head, bro. I'll give you this head, pa. How do I tell you? Come in here. Yeah, we're 12, bro. Let's get some of you guys in here, bro. Let's get some of you guys in here. Bro, that game was insane, bro. That game was insane. I'm gonna start requesting you guys. All right, guys. Come in here, check. Come in here. Accept it if you guys get it, guys. Yeah, bro. It's some long stream. What's up, Charlie? We need some of y'all. We need some of y'all in here. Yo, but that's crazy, bro. That's insane, bro. 4-1. What's up, Katie? How are you? Katie, join real quick. Join the stream. Join me, join me. Please call me. Nobody has joined, bro. All right, we got Telegram in here. We got that boy Telegram. Yo, hell nah, bro. Just do it, bro. Just go on mute. I need people in here, bro. How do I tell you? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, bro. My mic not working. I don't think so, bro. I don't think your mic is not working, bro. Your mic is not working. Caught me off guard. USA had it. I know, Jay. Yo, that shit was easy, bro. Bro. Caught me off guard. Bro, just come on, bro. I need more people. I need to start finding carrying Q and all that. Bro, this fool. Not Rafa's risen up Karen. But I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't feel that. All right. I won't push it. I won't push it. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. If you guys are brand new, guys, we are literally one follower away from 8,500. We need one more follower too, chat. One more follower. Who got me? We need that follower, chat. All right. But what do you? Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Sandoval, I know, bro. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. All right, we got 8,500. Let's go. Clap it up, chat. Bro, thank God, bro. Easy with the show nalgas, bro. Tofo. Que show nalgas. 99. Yeah, for real. W follow, bro. We're at 8,500. Let's go. Finally, bro. We just gotta get these people, bro. We gotta get. Hold up. We gotta get how much more people? Let me see. We gotta get. If you guys can't, just accept it, bro. Just accept it, chat. I need people in here. I need to farm these people, bro. We need. Hold up. Let me see. What are you trying to do? So I'm trying to complete this. This is what I'm trying to do. Hold up. I'll show you guys what I'm trying to do. So I have us to reach a certain goal to be in this thing. And we're at 37. So I have to get 13 more of you guys in here. 13 more. We need 13 more, chat. 13 more. Just join up. You guys don't have to talk. Just join up and then leave. All right, there you go. I'm inviting you guys. I'm inviting y'all. All right, who did I invite? I invited Karen. Just join up, Katie. All right, let me invite you guys. Just join up. Yeah, you guys don't have to talk. There you go. You can leave now. There you go. All right. I'm getting you guys in here. All right. We need. All right. We got that. You're in. Katie, thank you. I appreciate it. What, bro? We need 12 more. Well, we can do this tomorrow too. Doesn't matter. We need 12 more. We need 12 more people in here. Join up. All right. Oh, Maria, join up. She's not gonna want to. Oh, Maria. Oh, carry a sweat. All right, I'm just gonna start inviting people, bro. Join up, chat. Join up. I need 12 more people to join up. It's fool. Start dancing. People are not gonna even with dancing. People are not gonna want to join in. I appreciate it, Alfredito. I appreciate it. All right, let me invite more and more. We need now we just need a couple more. All you gotta do is join, guys. All you gotta do is join. Join the live. Join the live. I just need people in here. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate for joining, Carlos. Yeah, bro, they can hear you. Oh, okay. That's what's up, bro. You hit it? Oh shit. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I feel you. Yo, good luck, bro. Good luck, hey, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, see? Yeah. All right, bro. Good luck, bro. All right, yo. Yo, that's what's up, bro. Yo, that's the good vibes, but I ain't gonna lie. All right. We need 10 more, chat. 10 more. 10 more people. We need 10 more people, chat. Join up. Oh, we got that Gizmo. Gimbo, welcome in, bro. What's up? How are you? Bro, that was crazy, bro. Wait, what do you usually watch? Football? Okay. What do you think? Bro, bro, I was fucking, that was insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That never happens. I'll tell you that. Never, no high scoring games in soccer. I'll tell you that. In football there is. In hockey maybe, but never does happen. Yeah, more. Yeah, no, for sure. But I appreciate for coming out, bro. Yeah, you too, bro. All right, bro. Yo, W people, bro, are actually joining. Yo, W's. We're so close, bro. We're so close to it, bro. We just need how much? I think we need like a couple more people to join. Let me see. Bro, we need 9 more people, bro. 9 more people, chat. 9 more people. Let's get it. Let's get it. If you guys, I just need you guys to join. Not even say nothing. If you guys, I'm requesting you guys. I just need 9 more people, bro. Please join chat. Just accept it. Accept it, bro. Accept it, chat. We need 9 more people, bro. It doesn't really matter. Just help me out, chat. Doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna start requesting, guys. We need 9 more people. 9 more people, bro. At this point, bro, start making the fake accounts, bro. At this point, join up, chat. It doesn't matter if you guys are just on mute, bro. I just need 9 more people, and I feel like it's right there, bro. I feel like it's right there, bro. We have 9 people that would, bro. We have 9 people that just invited. Thomas, join, bro. Bro, Thomas, join real quick, bro. Do me a solid, pa. Do me solid, bro. That make it 8. What? There you go. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Thomas. I got you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. All right, there you go. I'll cook you our way. All right, now we need 8 more. 8 more. 8 more people, bro. 8 more people. Your camera can be off. Everything can be off. I just need 8 more people. Cookies, join up, bro. Join up, pa. All right, I'm inviting DJ Randy. DJ Randy, join up, bro. I invited David. Bro, someone keep a count. Someone keep a count. Wait, Madeline, join up again. I don't think you joined this live stream. Oh no. All right, there you go. All right, you can leave now if you want. There you go. I gotta check how much we need left. All right, Papa Chewy, join, bro. Join real quick. Join it, bro. I'm gonna invite you, lover girl too. Is the game done? Yes, Lover Girl. They won 4-2, bro. 4-2. Lover Girl, join up real quick. Just help me out with this, bro. Help me out. Help me out. I need like 7 more, I think. Please. But I'm shy, bro. Just join, bro. Just join. Your camera can be off, bro. Your camera can be off. Everything, guys. Bro, I just need this, bro. I need this, bro. I need this. You don't have to say nothing, bro. All right, let me invite. I know, bro. Victoria, join real quick. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for joining. You don't have to say nothing if you don't want to. You don't have to say nothing if you don't want. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah.